Yo, how are we doing, everybody? Hopefully we are doing good today. Yo, King Hippo with the host. Yo, much appreciation, man. My splits are not correct. Let's switch that to, actually being Pokemon, yeah? Wait, was I using the Ludicolo image last time? Probably was using the Ludicolo. Alright, let's see, what were we saying? 10 Samurai OP, Sakurai, please don't nerf. Wouldn't want to do that. And Control says, Yo, Vinks, get good and have fun with Pokemons. Also, Yo chat and pack to cleaning. Yo, that cleaning's not gonna do itself, that's for sure. And, yeah, shout out that King Hippo, man. Yo, good stuff, man. Good stuff with all the video games. He was doing, what was it? He was doing MC Kids, Donkey Kong Country 3, Mega Man X2. He was doing a lot today. No, I don't need that there. Let's move that. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, so what was I doing last time I was playing? I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Hello? Sometimes Jellicent float into Undella Bay. They have a reputation for being a little unusual. Oh, Jellicent, right? That sounds like a water-type Pokemon. I don't have anything that knows Surf. Let's fix that. Where are my HMs, dude? Yeah, there it is. Surf. One Surf, please. Yeah, that's 95 base power. Let's see, what were we saying? Controller says, oh, yo, Invisible with 100 bits. Binks, I told you to watch your bits. You keep dropping them. Also, allow Jaglos another Pokemon since he gave me one and I want to pay him back. Alright, sounds good, man. Who am I gonna give this Surf to? 10 Samurai? Inviso? I'm gonna give it to Inviso. I think he will definitely get use out of it. Yeah, Aqua Tail's cool and all, but what about Surf? Way better. Yo, I'm confirmed to be myself because I can't remember things. Yeah, it sounds legit. Controls was saying, no, love my parents, but I get about a 24-hour warning that they are coming to stay with me for a few days. I really need to learn to keep my home clean before visits. Yeah, man. Yeah, rest in peace. That's a lot of cleaning, I'm assuming, since you're complaining as loudly as you are. Am I correct? Alright. Oh, wow, it's level 38? Okay. I didn't think it would be this high level. Inviso says, so Vanks, I got banned from one of the local Pokemon Go servers today. Now wait, before you say it's my fault, I was only defending myself and didn't instigate with anyone. Wait, what? I'm so confused. On a multitude of levels. 1, how did you get banned from the server? 2, why would I say it's your fault? Oh, it's a Staryu! I want to Staryu! Oh, Discord server. Okay. That makes a little. Oh wait, he's gonna be dead in one hit. Oopsie doopsies. I didn't think that through. Didn't think that through. It's just like, oh well, I gotta hit him. I was like, but Vinks, you just hit something that was even higher level than the Staryu. It couldn't survive the fly. The flies are too powerful. All right. Yeah, let's get Inviso in front. Oh wait, 10 Samurai is so far behind in levels. Does he have the experience share on? No, he's holding the lucky egg. That's fine. That'll do. That'll do. Inviso says, because Vanks, you know how I get why I'm mad at someone. Yeah, no, that's pretty believable, Inviso. I remember seeing you sometimes in the past, and it's like, jeez. But, we all have our moments. We all have our moments. Because, like, sometimes, you don't take things too seriously, right? Because they'll be on the internet, and you get mad. It's like, well, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and you're gonna deal with it. And then you don't realize, following up that moment, that there's gonna be consequences to those actions. And that, especially if it's a community of people that you hang out with, be it on a Discord server or whatever, like, you have to deal with those people again. So, generally, that's not going to end very well for you. I mean, obviously, I'm speaking in complete general statements here. I don't even pretend to understand the situation. Not for real, for real. But, hopefully it goes all good for you in the long run, I guess. Maybe you don't need to be on that Discord server. Maybe that Discord server was holding you back. And this is especially when they come at me when I didn't provoke anyone. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't know the situation. Oh, water ghost type, perfect, yup. Alright, here we go, J-Globes. The time has come for you to join the party. Uh oh, yeah, I need that capital G. Very important. And then O, B, E, B, Z. We did it! You know, and they're saying sub badges hype! Oh, are the sub badges, like, those finally, like, launched today? Oh, do I need the StarU too? I don't know. How many Pokemon do I have? I have not 6. Maybe I should get a 6th Pokemon. What do you guys think? Still fishing for StarU? Maybe. If it depends how many water type Pokemon are here. Well, there's StarU. It's joining the party. I've never used a StarU before. I've always wanted to. Because it's like, you know, it's like one of the water types, right? You know, Misty uses StarU and Starmie. They're just so, they scream water type. And yet I've never used one. No sir. Nurse says, yeah, they're live now. Yo, that's awesome. That's all the more reason why I need to get sub badges, man. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want for sub badges. I keep like changing my mind. I'm like, oh, I should have like Super Mario 64 stars, or I should have like Pokemon badges, or no, I should have a like egg that hatches that turns into Squirtle that is War Turtle in the Blastoise, maybe a Gold Blastoise for the like 2-year one, something like that. And I don't know, man. So it's like, you know, I'll be playing like Mega Man sometimes, and then, you know, someone subscribes, and then the Mega Man music plays, and I get the Pokemon sub badge, and it's just like, what? But it's tough, because I don't just play like, you know, one game, and that's like the only game I play, right? I play so many games. Alright, let's see, what were we saying? Thanks, stop adding salt to his wounds. I wasn't trying to. Remember, this is no thank you for the 100 bits the other day in my name. Yep. Alright. As long as its red core remains, it can regenerate its body instantly. Pokemon badges is objectively the best idea. It's pretty good. It makes a lot of sense. But what am I gonna name the StarU? What do I name the StarU, guys? I don't know what to name it. Should I name the StarU Misty in honor of her? Should I be more original than that? I don't know. Star-Lord? I don't know. I like that one. I like Star-Lord. Super StarU? I don't like that one as much. Well, Star-Lord's the one that I heard that made me laugh. Yo, Patrick? That's a good one too. Controller says I vote for X Armor or the Nintendo console symbols. Oh yeah, that was an idea too, wasn't it? Forgot about that. Wait, it's not one word for Star-Lord, is it? It's 2 different words, right? It is now. I will be Star-Lord. But yeah, X Armor is something that a couple of Mega Man streams do. Like Caleb, for example, he has the different helmets, like the the normal X1 helmet, the X1 helmet once you actually have the armor upgrade, the X2 armor upgrade, X3, etc, etc. It looks really nice, but it's also like, you know, it's his thing, and I don't want to steal that. I don't think I could have the whole armor in there, and I don't think it would look as interesting just being the Buster or whatever. Alright, now what do I do? Go this way? What about Chaos Emeralds? Yo, man, I could do Chaos Emeralds, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I don't even play that much Sonic in the grand scheme of things. Like, I love Sonic. We've played what? We played Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles in 2016. We played Sonic Adventure 1 in 2017, I think. That wasn't this year, was it? It might have been this year. Yeah, no, I think that was this year. What else have we done? We did, obviously, Sonic Mania. Did I do Sonic Heroes? I feel like I might have played one thing of Sonic Heroes, like maybe just Sonic Story. Did I do that? Did I play Sonic Heroes on stream? I can't remember. Oh, it was supposed to have the hyphen for Star-Lord? Oh, okay. Well, I missed that one. Squirtle with different color Mega Man helmets? Now that is actually pretty good. I wonder if I could find an artist that could get that much detail in that small a space. Maybe. Because then we got the Pokemon love and the Mega Man love going there. And like Squirtle is blue, just like Mega Man. I think it fits. What about other water types? I could also do other water type Pokemon, this is true. How do I still not have Samurott? No. We'll get Samurott eventually. Squirtle with different colored trash cans. Oh man. Oh geez. That's really silly. That's really silly, but I don't know, man. Cause like I like it as my tier 3 emote quite a bit. I really do. I like that emote a lot. But for the sub badges, it's like, you know, obviously you would start with like the normal one, right? But then it's like, I don't know, does that work? Can it be the first part of the sub badge? Because you know, there's multiple tiers, like the first tier of the sub badge, while also being the tier 3 emote? And then, you know, we can go to like other colors and you know, it'll finish off with like gold, I guess. The golden trash can. And just his head will do? Yeah. It would have to be just Squirtle's head if we're doing the Mega Man one. Banana God says, I like joining your stream by donating bits, but I don't have any. Yeah, it's all good, Banana God. Yeah, I'd much rather someone came into my stream and was like, hey, how you doing? Than them be like, well, I don't have 5 bits to donate. Can't go into Vinx's stream. Nah, not today. He's expecting those bits. I'll just have to hold off and not join the stream. No, that's awful. Please come by. Don't leave me. I don't want you to abandon me just because you feel obligated to give bits. No good. So good on you. Hey, yo, for Cracks in here, how you doing? Jacob says it'll make all the subs feel trash, won't it? I mean, they would literally be trash cans, so... Nurse's Squirtle with X helmets is perfect if it's actually clear. Yeah, no, I think that would be a really good one. It's just the question, you know, the question is there, like, would I really be able to get all of that detail in that small sprite? Because the sub badges are not very big, and Mega Man's helmets are they're a little hefty. They're a little hefty. Come on, Pelipper, I don't want to fight you. What's awful is sending you salt instead of bits? Yeah, no salt, please. I'm all good on that. I don't need any salt. Yo, would you fight me? I want to fight you. Yeah. I was hoping he was a trainer. Yo, Banana got it with the true. Yo, super true, man. But yeah, nah, no salt, please. Anyone that has any plans to send me salt, like, there's a much faster way to do what would be done. You take your salt, and then you put it in the trash can, exact same as if you had given it to me. Because that's what I would do with it. Straight into the trash can. The audio sounds like it's echoing? Does it? Huh. Let me look at my audio. It doesn't look like anything's echoing to me. Do y'all hear an echo? Is it like a reverberation of my voice? Because my room is pretty barren, so if it's just a reverberation of my voice versus like a literal, you know, the sound's playing twice. You don't hear an echo? Okay, that's good. D-Train says, yo, Vinx, that sounds like a challenge to give Herman. Oh, you think so? Yeah. I'm sure you'd be interested. Anura was thinking, I was thinking heads of other water types as well. Maybe basic as Staryu, and Squirtle, Azumarill, Gyarados or something. Yeah, no, like, cause, like Pokemon at the very least, especially if I'm using like Kanto ones, like those are Pokemon a lot of people know. So, like, they get it. Banana says, you can't put salt in the trash because it would be a waste. Well, you can put anything in the trash, but it would also be a waste. But it being a waste does not stop me from putting it in the trash. I'm okay with this. How fast is electric? I'm thinking real slow. And the answer is, I was faster than him, but not powerful enough to knock him out. But I wasn't gonna switch Pokemon because they're gonna take a real painful hit. Who wants this XP? Who wants it? Oh man, how's he all the way up to level 41? I always feel like I'm over leveled, and I start fighting things. It's like you're not over leveled at all, Vinx. Not at all. You're barely higher level than this random trainer on the route. Going is not okay with wasting any food that isn't spoiled. Yo man, I am a believer in not forcing yourself to eat things because you feel you need this sense of completion. I don't like that, you know? Like, cause you have all these kids, and I mean, to be fair, you know, it's something that we see all the time. It's a very human, natural thing to do. But like, you'll have a plate, right? You'll have this plate of food. Say you have like, I don't know, 5 pancakes on there. You finish 2 of those pancakes. You're full. like it hurts to eat more pieces of pancake. But you'll have these people that'll be like, I can't waste food. And they'll struggle to keep eating those pancakes. Or they'll save the pancakes for later. You know, they'll put them in the fridge or something. They'll come back to those pancakes. They don't taste half as good as, you know, when you initially got them. I mean, one, it's not good to be wasteful. You know, you shouldn't be wasteful on purpose. But like, say, you know, it's some bizarre situation and someone gave you these 5 pancakes and you didn't ask for 5 pancakes. Is that your fault? Is it your fault they gave you 5 pancakes when you look like a person that can maybe eat 3 at best? You know, what are they trying to say about you when they gave you all 5 pancakes? No, man. No. You can't force me. You can't force me to eat all these pancakes. I refuse. Switch or no evolution? We'll evolve one day. One day. And Banana says, I don't need this $1,000 TV. It deserves to go into the trash. Only in some people's brains. On opposite day, if you fell down the stairs, what would happen? On opposite day? I think you'd still fall down the stairs. Despite what you call the day. But yeah, no, like, say it's an electronic, right? Say I have, I don't know, a computer I bought. It's like a $600 computer. And it's not really that good, you know, compared to the $1,000 computer I have now. I don't want to learn Encore, I'm all good on that. I will offer, you know, if people want that item, if they do want it. It's like, hey, would you like this computer? You know, it's pretty good, you know. It was good at the time I bought it anyways. But I don't need that computer anymore. And yeah, it's Samurai's Evolving. But yeah, if no one wants it, into the trash it goes. But I'll give it away for free. It sounds like free pancakes to you, Anura. You'll gladly finish someone else's pancakes? Yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like, I don't feel like, you know, it should be this one person's responsibility to eat these 5 pancakes. It's too much. 5 is minimum for you, J Globes? Yo, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I would rather keep Return than Learn Slash. What happened to the Emerald Nuzlocke? Oh, I just moved on to this one because everybody was like, Black 2, White 2, Black 2, White 2, Vinx. When's Black 2, White 2? And I'm like, alright, fine. And so we're playing it. Do I have strength? Yes, I do. Alright, who's gonna learn that? I don't want to teach it to any of these Pokemon. Inviso, maybe? Yeah, I still got Fury Swipes. Let's get rid of that. Wait, what? Seal thingy? They said Emerald Nuzlocke is impossible? Wait, what? Emerald Nuzlocke isn't impossible. J-Globes literally just finished his Emerald Nuzlocke today, didn't he? He was posting about it on Discord. I made it pretty far in my Emerald Nuzlocke. I made it all the way to the 8th gym leader before I got bodied by his Kingdra, man. I always underestimate the power of Kingdras, man. I got wiped in a Pokemon Gold Nuzlocke because of the stupid Kingdra that Claire has. Again, 8th gym leader. And the same thing with Emerald, man. I don't know what it is about these Kingdras, man, but they are real tough. Banana God says, do most people eat pizza that was in the fridge cold, or do they warm it up? I do not eat cold pizza. No. I cannot enjoy pizza cold. I do not. Like, I mean, it depends. You know, am I having a lot of fun with friends? There's a party going on. There's this video game I'm trying to play. The pizza's a little cold. Like, it's not like super cold. It's a little cold. I'll eat it. But I'm not gonna take pizza out of the fridge and eat it. No. Like, it has to be put in the oven, man. Has to be put in the oven. Not with my rules? No. I think Emerald with my rules Nuzlocke is possible. I do think it's possible. I just think it's really hard is all. But you know, there's a huge difference between hard and impossible. I'm faster than Castform, right? I am not. I'm a really slow seal thingy. It's unfortunate. He's not switching his typing though, so I'll just use these super effective fighting type attacks. Ducks can push boulders? Yeah, he's a real strong duck, man. He's been working out. I mean, he's known for his psychic abilities, but that doesn't mean he can't push a boulder. I'm just saying. Yeah, let's just heal. Because I do want to level him up, but he just, he's a little too low on the HP. I don't really want to switch. Yeah, we got fresh water. Let's use that. There you go, buddy! That ought to do ya! Yo, Absol? Absol's a cool Pokemon. Wait, what? A yellow flute? What do I do with a yellow flute? That helps me hunt for treasure? I don't know. I wasn't reading any of his dialogue. Because I didn't care what he had to say. The creation of Pokeballs made it possible for everyone to be with Pokemon. Yes, everyone. I'm really annoyed by what Team Plasma said in the past. So I live with Pokemon without putting them in Pokeballs. Onpour doesn't listen to me at all. Interesting. Good luck with that relationship. I mean, I don't think there's anything intrinsic about the Pokeball that makes the Pokemon listen to you. So I don't know if that's his problem, you know? I think he might perceive it to be the problem. But, I don't think it's one for one. No, sir. Yeah, got away. I almost caught it, too. Times like this call for a Pokemon battle. Yeah, let's do it, man. Nurse's cold pizza is good every now and then, though. Only if it's pepperoni or cheese. Yeah, definitely the toppings do matter. J-Globe says, who eats cold pizza? Wouldn't it be hard and dry? Yes! Yes, it would! That's why a lot of the time... Like, for instance, right? For instance, let's say I bought Pizza Hut pizza, right? It's gotten cold. I go back to eat some. Can I eat it cold? Yes. Like, it depends how long it's been sitting there. Like, there's a certain amount of time that passes, and it's just like it's a no-go anymore. But, if it's just before that, sure. But if it's after that, no, it's gotta go in the oven. It's 100% more enjoyable. But that's like Pizza Hut, right? Like, Donato's? I would not eat Donato's cold. You don't do that. You don't do that to yourself. Donato's pizza is just so amazing. It's like, why would you want to have a poor experience with that pizza? You shouldn't do that. Oh, I ignored you for crack? Nah, I didn't ignore you. I just didn't see what you said. Dalian says it's hard, but it's less dry than when you microwave it. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, cause there's so many different ways to like reheat pizza, right? So yeah, you can toss it in the oven, depending on the temperature, how long it's in there, that's gonna change the consistency. Microwave as well. Sometimes, you know, you'll put pizza in the microwave, it comes out like super gooey and doughy. Other times, you know, you take it out and it's like hard as a brick. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, what kind of pizza it is. All these variables. Deep dish cold is a disaster? Exactly, man. Definitely depends. Dude, microwave it though? Who needs an oven? No, I need an oven. I need an oven. I cannot just throw pizza in the microwave. It's not the same. It's not the same. Because, like, you microwave the pizza. And, like, first off, just how microwaves work in general. Like, right? You'll take that first, like, nibble of the pizza and it's like, that's, like, crazy burning hot. And then you get further into the pizza, you take a bigger bite, and then it's, like, warm. Like, not hot. Not that, like, oh, this is a nice temperature, but just that, like, I guess it's warm. On, like, the outside of the bite, and then you get to the center of it, right? And it's just pure cold. It's like ice cold. Like you just pulled it out of the freezer. It's like, what is this, man? Like you're not going to cook something completely evenly in the microwave. That's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. Banks the master of pizza science. I'm just being real right now, okay? I'm just saying it for what it is. Alright, Tin Samurai, you need to step back, man. You're gonna get bopped. But yeah, no, see, the trick is you put pizza in the oven. When you're reheating a pizza, it doesn't need to be super hot. Like, generally when I'm cooking a pizza, I'll be putting it in like 450 degrees, 425, depending on the type of pizza. And, but then like, if I'm reheating a pizza, 400 degrees max. Maybe only need like 350. Again, it depends on the pizza, but yeah, no, the reheating it, you want to melt the cheese, you want the sauce to, you know, be this nice temperature, but you don't want to like burn the pizza because it's already been cooked, so it's so much easier to burn it now, you know? What do you mean? What is it? It's pizza, but there's so much more to it. You know, there's the crust. There's the, like, is it thin crust? Is it hand tossed? Is it deep dish pizza? Like, you know, someone else was pointing out before. Like, what are the toppings? What is the consistency of this cheese, man? Like, all of this stuff matters. It's important. Nurse says, with all that said, oven gets the cheese and crust perfectly, and he does 350. See, he understands. He understands. Because, like, you want to reheat that pizza, but you don't want to burn it, right? You don't want that to happen. You don't have to go all in there when you're reheating the pizza. What about a toaster oven? A toaster oven can work too, yes. I don't know. I've been experimenting with the toaster oven with, like, you know, various things that I cook. And I still prefer a conventional oven, but the toaster oven is extremely close to the same result. It's very close. It's like, I don't know. If I have to put them in tiers, like oven's top tier, the toaster oven is high tier, microwave is bottom tier. Bottom tier. Like, mid tier is probably just holding your pizza over a fire. I think that's better than using the microwave. I think the microwave's no good when it comes to the consistency of that pizza. Banana's saying, question. Is it possible to freeze something with an oven? An answer, yes, if it's in Antarctica, duh. I mean, I guess, that works. A nurse says, I use a toaster oven when I'm at work, it gets the job done. Yeah, the toaster oven's pretty legit, I think. Like, obviously, you know, you can't put a whole pizza in there into a toaster oven. I mean, I don't know how big your toaster oven is. Mine's not very big. But, yeah, you could put, like, a slice of pizza in there. It might be a little bit crispier. I don't know. Personally, I like things crispy. I really do. Like, when I put pizza in the oven, when I'm cooking a pizza, you know, putting the pizza in there for the first time, not reheating it, but putting the pizza in the oven for the first time, I will do one of two things. Either one, I will not use a, like, tray, you know, to put the pizza on. Because I feel like the tray, or I don't feel, the tray blocks the heat that goes to the bottom of the pizza. So, you know, the top of the pizza, like, is going to cook so much faster than the bottom of it. So it depends on, you know, how you want, you know, the crust to taste, but I like crunchier crust. So, no pan. But what you can do if you're worried about, like, crumbs, they do sell, like, these pizza pans, right, that have a lot of holes in them. So, like, it's more secure for the pizza, and, you know, cheese is less likely to, like, randomly go all over the place. So you can use that. That's the second thing that I do. It works out, and, you know, because it has all the holes in there, the pizza is gonna cook more evenly. Valiant says, #1 rule of reheating food, only once. Yeah, nah, man. Like, cause yeah, we were talking about, you know, people being wasteful or whatever, but no, man. No, like, I don't like reheating food once. I don't. I prefer to make exactly the amount of food I plan on eating, and if, like, say, there's, like, I don't know, 2-3 bites left, I'm not gonna get hung up over that. I'm gonna throw it in the trash can. But there's these other people, man, that they make all this food, and they reheat it over and over again. It's like, ugh, do you have any care for your taste buds? Do you care about your taste buds at all? I can't do that. I can't do it. No. I don't know how people do. I don't know how they do it. Banana God says, anybody else use an oven to make toaster strudels? No, I have not. To be fair, I think I've had a toaster strudel once. I took a bite, and I was like, I prefer Pop-Tarts. And then I didn't really go back to that, to the toaster strudels. To be fair, I also actually haven't had a Pop-Tart in forever. Like, when it comes to, like, breakfast things, I'm pretty huge into cereal. I like cereal. I think it's pretty delicious. Though I don't eat, like, all these various types. I mostly eat, like, Cheerios and Rice Krispies. Like, those are the cereals that I prefer. I don't know, I'm not too crazy with cereal as far as flavors go. But I do like cereal. I don't know, I don't want too much sugar in there. It used to be about all the sugar before, but now, not so much. Can anyone learn cut? Only my starter, and I don't want to teach him cut. I don't want to do it. Alright, so do I go this way? Yeah, whatever. How do you manage to do all this pizza talk without getting hungry? I ate before I started stream. I mean, not, like, literally before. It's been about, like, 2 hours, but I'm not hungry. But I do pizza talk sometimes. Like, I talk about pizza. Pizza's probably one of the most, if not the most, talked about things on this stream, because, you know, it's something I like. But why rotation battles? But yeah, and I'll be starving, man, and I just realize how delicious this food is, and I just really think, because, you know, I can think of the flavors as I'm describing the pizzas, and it can be hard sometimes, but I persevere. I persevere. You haven't had a Pop-Tart since yesterday? Yo, man, that's a long time. Yesterday. Cheerios have a lot of sugar, though? I mean, it depends on the Cheerios you're getting. Like, there's some Cheerios you can get, and yeah, they got a lot of sugar. For Crack says, yeah, I ate like an hour ago, and I am hungry. Yo, fair enough, man. I don't know, like, when I was younger, I could eat a lot of food, versus, I don't know, recently, like, I'd say in the past, like, 2 years, I don't really eat a lot. Not at all, man. Not at all. Yeah, let's do Aquatail. Pizza is super recurrent in the stream? Yeah, it is. It can't be helped. I love pizza. It's my favorite food. Rotation battles were a mistake? They really are, man. It takes so much of the strategy out of the game. That's what I don't like. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if, you know, the strategy still existed, but it kinda doesn't. Kinda doesn't, in my opinion. Mono water? What? You know, what do you mean what, Stormcrow? It's a mono water playthrough. That means I use all water type Pokemon on my team. No other types, only water types. And I will show you, I have only water type Pokemon. Oh, the menu's so small though, but maybe you can make them out. So I have Tit Samurai, my Samurai. I have, wait, what if I go into summary? Does that give me the big picture? Ah, no, it still doesn't show them. Well, whatever. I have Tit Samurai. So yeah, he's pure water. We have Anura, my Azumarill. He's also pure water, but he's a fairy type in the later generation. It's just not this one. Then we have Swanna, water flying type. We have Inviso, he is pure water. I could have sworn Psyduck and Golduck were water psychic. The size and the name, I remember watching the anime and Psyduck would always use confusion. I always thought he was a psychic type. He's pure water. Always has been. J-Globes is my, what is this Pokemon's name? Frillish, my Frillish. And he is a water ghost type Pokemon. And then lastly, we have the Staryu. I caught this very recently, just like the Frillish. His name is Star-Lord. And yeah, pure water type. Oh, I need a Slowbro? Yo, Slowbro is a cool Pokemon for sure. I used a Slowbro for a little bit when I was playing Sun and Moon. And I also used him in VGC tournaments for X and Y. For Trick Room, oh my goodness, I love Trick Room. This Pokemon used to deliver mail to everyone. I know, I'll give you the power band this Pokemon brought me. Oh, cool. Controller says, dude, I haven't had pizza in nearly 2 years. I don't even miss it anymore. I don't think I could live that life. I'd like to go to PokeStar Studios. I haven't been there in a while. I'm a fan of Mr. Studio. I wish he would be in a movie. I hope a new winner has emerged in the PWT. Yeah, it was me. But like, legit, right? When I moved to Australia, the quality of their pizza is awful. It's so bad. So, like when I was living in Tasmania, there's no good pizza. There's no good pizza on the entire island. None. Zero. No one on this entire island, not a single human being, knows what good pizza tastes like. And so, you know, I would try all these different pizzas and it was just awful. And, you know, I eventually, you know, came to the realization I'm just gonna have to live my life without eating delicious pizza. And it was tough. It was very tough, you know? I remember what I would do to cope is I joined a pizza forum, you know, a pizza enthusiast forum, and I found discussion, man, of these guys talking about how you could make your own Donato's pizza, you know, like essentially, you know, because the recipe's not out there, you know, they're not. It's a restaurant chain. They're not going to tell people how to make their pizza. So we have these pizza enthusiasts that would, you know, continuously eat the pizza and try to recreate that recipe. And yeah, man, oh dude, I definitely recorded all the things the dude wrote down. Cause like this dude, man, like he was showing off pictures of his own pizza that he made and it looked just like Donato's. It looked just like it, man. I can't remember the recipe off the top of my head, but oh man, he did such a good job. But yeah, like that's what I would get up to, man, in Tasmania. I wouldn't eat pizza. It'd still be something I would think about quite a bit. Because I love it. It's my favorite food. But I would eat a lot of chicken. Curry chicken is amazing. And you can't really go anywhere in the world. Well, for the most part. I'm sure there's a couple places. But you can't go to any, like, what's the word? You can't go to most places in the world without there being chicken there. Good tasting chicken. Like it's hard to mess that up. It's really hard to mess that up. So you're telling me you don't have a Magikarp. I do not have a Magikarp, that is correct. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm a little bit lost. I thought it would be easier to find the way forward. I think this is it, though. I think we're on the right way. Jaglobes wanted to be a Palpitoad, but fine, I'll be a Frillish. Yo, fair enough, man. Oh, another rotation battle. Yeah, it's fine. We can win. Where is Adeline? Oh, this is not rotation, this is triple. Okay. This is a bit problematic. I opened up to a pretty bad start. Alright, yeah, let's Aqua Jet the Flareon. Rain Dance? Yeah, let's go for the Rain Dance. If we get it off, that's nice. If we don't get it off, that's okay too. And yeah, let's fly into Larvesta Live. Get all that missing HP? Yeah, missing quite a bit of HP. Nice, got the one hit on Flareon. Like, it's a real weak Pokemon. Very fragile, but I still wasn't sure if that was gonna work out. Yo, need $1,000 for a candy bar? Yo, man, they do try to steal all your monies in these Pokemon games. Absurd prices. Well, there goes Sin Samurai, again. So rude. And the paralysis? I know, right? I did not start this battle off well, but I didn't realize it was going to be a triple battle. If I'd known it was going to be a triple battle, maybe, you know, I could have made some adjustments. Troy says, yo, I beat the champion on Fire Red Generations, only was 20 plus levels below him. Yo, congratulations, Controlius. That's amazing, man. Yo, 20 levels under. How do you accomplish that? I don't understand. Yeah, nah, it doesn't matter what Frillish does. It's like, I don't know, that sounds pretty absurd to me. I can't imagine. That's like someone saying they, you know, yeah, just use my Pikachu against Dragonite, easy peasy. I mean, you can do that in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Like, that makes sense. But in any other game where Pikachu and Eevee don't have bloated stats, how's it beating a Dragonite? How you beating Pokemon 20 levels higher than you? I don't understand. Alright, good job with the teamwork, guys. Struggle strats. All the struggle strats. How does Generation 3 struggle work again? 'Cause yeah, in Generation 1, you deal a quarter damage, right? Is that how? No, you deal damage to yourself. Yeah, struggle, what is the base damage of struggle based off of? I'm only thinking of the recoil damage you take yourself. What is the base power of struggle? How powerful is struggle? Let's see. What are we saying? You definitely outstruggled 3 Pokemon? What? Just use Magikarps to beat the champion? Yeah, you're right. Magikarp's where it's at. Finally, someone understands the power of Magikarp? Apparently. Control says, struggle deals damage to both Pokemon, and I make them run out of potions before I run out of potions. Are you telling me that you have these absurdly underleveled Pokemon? How do you have the money for that? I'd imagine, you know, going through all these fights and having to use all these potions, you wouldn't have the stats to do anything. You wouldn't have enough money to buy those potions, right? I would think. May have gone in with 40 max potions and now have like 3? But to get your opponent to struggle, that's like 1,000,000 turns. What are you doing? Like protect and endure? What are you doing? What are you doing, Controlius? You're healing yourself? What, every turn? Because like, even if you're healing yourself every turn with a 20 level disadvantage, I mean, first off, a lot of Pokemon, I would assume, could one-hit you, because you're 20 levels under. But, let's say that's not the case, and they just knock you all the way to critical, all the way to red bar in one hit. There's no way that you have enough potions for them to then go into struggle. Every 4 turns. Okay, yeah, that sounds more accurate. That makes more sense. My Aggron is a tank, so he just sat there and was soaking up the damage. Okay, okay. And Aggron, Steel Rock type, incredibly high defensive stats, fully evolved Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds closer. What hold item was your Aggron using? I'm curious. Couldn't get away. Couldn't get away, and now Inura's gone. Goodbye, Inura. Goodbye. Hold item? I knew I forgot something. It's Generation 3! How do you not have a hold item? What? Did hold items in Generation 2? Are you telling me you didn't have leftovers? You didn't have, like, an item to increase your HP or defense? Nothing? No Shell Bell? Because Shell Bell's pretty broken, man. I like the Shell Bell. I use that in Ruby and Sapphire myself. That's interesting. That's real interesting. You never found leftovers? Oh yeah, that's right. They fainted. They don't need to be healed. You may have a Shell Bell in your box? Oh man. That's real funny. How you doing, Mr. Guy? You mind if I catch you real quick? Just real fast? I don't know how hard to catch this is. Two of my Pokemon being fainted, but I'll give it a shot. Banana saying, is there Pokemon abuse, or do trainers say they're power leveling the Pokemon's defense? Obviously, power leveling defense. Catrolli says, I also have like 10 rare candies just sitting in the box that I forgot to use. Oh man. I mean, the rare candies, like, I get that. It's like, I don't want to overlevel. Probolion, that's its name? Looks like it. What type is he? He's fighting something, right? I can't one-hit him, can I? Let's find out. Helping Hand. What kind of attack is that? There's a fly. It wasn't super effective. Sacred Sword's a fighting type attack. What is he? He's fighting Steel? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Makes sense. They did get its fighting Steel? Okay, okay. Will he survive the next fly? I don't know, I feel like I could just chuck Pokeballs and see what happens. Sort of Jeff says should all be Steel, yes? Are they? I don't know this to be a fact. Name him for crack even if he stays in the box? I don't plan on doing that. Let's see, I gotta heal. Yeah, we had it for crack in Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, not playing Emerald at the moment. Alright, now I'm gonna try one more fly. You know, Rock Grass? He's Rock Grass. Alright, that's better. Yeah, Terrakion is rock fighting, isn't it? Aren't they all fighting types? I thought they were all fighting types. Get Keldeo? Can you get Keldeo in this game? I don't know how they did their events. Trolley says they are all fighting types. Okay. Yeah, someone said they were all Steel. Yeah, Tensoccer did, but I was like, no, I'm pretty sure they're all fighting. Ah, come on! I almost had it. Almost had it. I resist Steel, but also ouchies. That's fine. Use the next Pokemon! Inviso, you're up! Let's go, Inviso. I'm counting on you. Okay, let's see, Patrol was saying, yeah, I wouldn't know when I was under level. I blew past the first two members of the Elite Four. The third gave me a little issue. The fourth gave me a lot. They had the Dragonite. And the champion had one Pokemon that was just difficult. But I got lucky with the crits. Yo, fair enough, man. Whatever works. Troy says one is fighting Steel, one is fighting Grass, and the last is fighting Rock. Okay, yeah, that sounds more accurate. Super Potion? No, Hyper Potion. Inura caved and ordered pizza after all this talk. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Donato's, they just need to sponsor me already. Clearly, I have the skills to pay the bills, man. Just one quick little easy sponsorship. The banks of SuperTwoU. I could help those pizza sales to skyrocket, I'm telling you. Have I ever played Magic the Gathering? Yes. I played it competitively in 2013? No, 2011. 2011 is when I did it, excuse me. Years are hard. But yeah, 2011, I used to go to like comic book shops and they would hold Magic the Gathering tournaments. I would show up there and have some fun. Alright, Star-Lord, I believe in you! You just hang out. Stay strong. I'm gonna catch this guy. Maybe I should use the Ultra Ball. Let's go. How do you spell it? Donatos? D-O. Yeah. D-Train got it. D-O-N-A-T-O-S. That is the correct way to spell that. You gotta try this place one day. You do, Anura. You do. It's the best. Cobaline, if you don't go in the ball, why am I even trying to catch this guy anyways? Like, I don't plan on using him, but it's like, it's difficult, right? Because he's a legendary Pokemon, and I want him because he's legendary. But I don't plan on using him. I don't plan on ever coming back to this, like, game after I beat it. So it's like, why am I doing this? But I want to. Alright. Let's revive somebody. If only I had a status? Yeah, it would be nice to have a status move. Yeah, status restore. See, what do we got? Revive. Use that. My strongest Pokemon is probably a Nura, I think? Or no, I should have done. Oh! You can't hit me with that move. Fancy that. Yeah, I probably should have used the bird. The bird can heal itself. These two are always hard. I mean, that's a legendary Pokemon. You just keep chucking balls. If they want to go in, they go in. If they don't want to go in, they don't do it. Ah, if only I had a status move. What were we saying? Controller says, I just realized there's a button on my controller that speeds up the game. Rest in peace. Yeah, nah, man. Like, I generally prefer to play games without speeding them up, but every now and then I will. Like, especially if the only thing I'm doing is grinding. I'm like, I can do this a bit faster. But right now, Cobaline, he'll pop up any second now. Banana God says my cousin and I played at a card game store for like 2 or 3 hours. That was so close! Yo, that's awesome, man. What do you think of the game? What type did you use? What type did you use? I'm curious. Or not type, what elements? What color? That's what people say. What color did you use in Magic the Gathering? Now, for Praxis, closest Donatos to me, needs me getting a visa and paying for a plane. Yep. Yeah, Donatos isn't as widespread as other pizza places. Like, there's one opening in my city, 7 days from now. And I'm going there day one. The day it opens, I want to go there and I want to eat that pizza. On opening day, I'm eating that pizza, I promise you. Banana God says, what's the difference between a Pokeball, Master Ball, design? What makes it better? I don't know. Pokeballs just have the smallest capture chance, followed by Great Balls, then Ultra, then Master. There's some varieties that have their niche uses. Premier Ball is just as powerful as a Pokeball. I don't know what I'm holding my Master Ball for, because it's 100% capture rate. But it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to hold on to it. I don't want to use it. Fast forward is the greatest thing about emulation. Yeah, it's really cool. I like speeding up games. Like, I was thinking about buying Final Fantasy VII on PC, but then Controlius, I believe, bought it for me, and I think it has fast forward on it. I think it does, and so I'm interested to see how that goes. Am I spamming the A button? Sometimes. Like, it doesn't actually do anything. It's a, you know, just a myth. The catch rate is just the catch rate. But I used to mash the A button so hard when I was a kid. I would mash it, you know, like my life depended on it. Nowadays, not so much. I'll press the button. No, it definitely works, and Mew is under the truck. Yeah! Totally! You know, I can't wait till they make Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. You know, we can finally see under the truck in 3D. It's gonna be great. We'll just see Mew's tail poking out. Katroy says, oh, apparently I was holding a lucky egg. Yep. I mean, you were so underleveled, man. I'm sure the lucky egg had to help out at least a little bit. Final Fantasy VII ports have one button, built-in cheat codes. Yeah, because Final Fantasy IX was like that, I remember. Also, you need to scream gotcha into your microphone? Why? Why do I gotta do that? Oh my goodness, Cobaline, would you just chill, man? Would you just chill and go on the ball? I really do wish I had the status effect, but I just don't. It raised you 2 levels? Hey, we take those. Stop trying, kill him! I don't want to kill the Cobaline. The nurse says you can fast forward, turn off encounters, and have full limit HP mono whenever you want. Yeah, that's pretty intense. Oh, turn off encounters. That sounds really nice. Because I love repels, man. Repels are amazing. Imagine having that in Final Fantasy VII. Vinx, press A lot, say gotcha, and I guarantee you get it in one shot. Oh, I got him! I did it! See, Inviso was right. All I had to do was say gotcha and press the A button. Works every time. It has a body and heart of steel. It worked with its allies to punish people when they hurt Pokemon. Give a nickname to Cobalion? Yup. What do I name him? Do I name him Gotcha in spirit of, like, Inviso's thing actually working? He told me, yeah, you're right. It worked. We said the words. We pressed the buttons. And then we got the Pokemon. No, oops. Your emulator has a mic? I know, right? Gotcha. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's funny. That's real funny, man. Like, what are the odds of that? Uh-oh. What's going on, guys? Hi there, Senpai. Uh-huh. I used fly so it looks like I beat you here. Thanks for your help in Reversal Mountain. If you go straight past Lacunosa Town, you'll reach Opalicid City. But before you go, there's something I want you two to hear. What is it? You'll know soon enough. Hurry now. What? Where are we going? Why can't you just tell me right here? Colonel Sanders? No, I don't want to name him Colonel Sanders. You must be the ones who want to hear that old tale about Lacunosa Town. That's right, please tell us. Alright, my dearies, please come in. Real life RNG? Yup. The one bit on the left is dancing? Oh, it is! it's just chilling. Behind Lacunosa Town, there's a mighty big hole. Have you heard of the Giant Chasm? Oh, I've heard that around the Giant Chasm, there have been brief temperature readings of negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what Chern told me anyway. The road is blocked. We can't get there right now. A long time ago, the Giant Chasm was created when a big meteorite fell from the sky. A really scary Pokemon was hidden inside that meteorite. A meteorite? When darkness falls over the land, this Pokemon appears. A frigid wind follows it. It freezes everything around and eats people and Pokemon. That's why everyone was afraid. The Pokemon ate people? So our ancestors surrounded the town with walls, prevent the Pokemon from getting inside the town. Also, a rule was made forbidding anyone to go outside after dark. And that's the end of the old tale. A fascinating story. I'll admit it to my research records. Everyone, we should be going. Alright, let's go. What were we saying? Why does the grandma speak so slow? To save my voice, yes. Wasn't that an interesting folktale? The Pokemon's true identity may be unknown, but the power mentioned in the story is incredible. I know. The power to freeze everything around it could even rival the power of the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Yes, Bianca. It's almost like Reshiram, who scorched Unova with blazing fire long ago. By the way, Senpai, do you remember the story of Reshiram? No. Oh, Senpai. I've been told you a little about it in Lintimus Town. Reshiram is a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon that lends its power to the person it recognizes as a hero who seeks truth. It has a white body, and it can send forth ferocious flames. Professor, do you think there's a connection between the Pokemon from the old story and the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon? The meteorite. The meteorite? Reshiram was revived from a rock called the Lightstone. Let's suppose the meteorite from the story and the stone are one and the same. Take into account that elements from the same era were found in Dragon Spiral Tower, where Reshiram was, and in the Giant Chasm. It doesn't prove anything, but it could be a piece of the puzzle. Not write it off as a coincidence just yet. Your theories are true. It should be a really strong Pokemon. What kind of reason would there be for it to come out only at night? Like it doesn't like sunlight or something like that. So like they're having this conversation and I'm just standing there. Like they're going so into like, you know, this mythology, what they actually know about Reshiram, what may be going on with this monster Pokemon. I'm just standing there, like I got nothing to do. Until we look into it more deeply, it'd be hard to say anything about that. Now that I think about it, the name Lacunosa could be derived from Lacunosa's clouds, which are clouds that resemble a net or a fence. I wonder if name is related to the part of the story where they built walls to protect the town. Built walls to protect the town from that Pokemon. Sorry, I rambled on a bit, didn't I? You think so? What do you think, J-Globes? Did she ramble on for a bit? Do you think so? Was it for a bit? No, it wasn't for 1 bit. It was for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits. She rambled on for 10 bits. Senpai, could you ask Drayden about this if you get a chance? I'm going to do a little field work. Bianca, help out, okay? Sure thing. Oh, just so you know, Opaliscid City Mayor Drayden wrestles with his Pokemon to toughen them up. Professor Juniper, wait up! Let's see, what were we saying? I just realized I should have clipped Vinx saying gotcha and getting it. I always remember when it's too late. I mean, technically you could still do it. If you go to my VODs, the current stream that we have going on right now will be there. And like, it'll be what? Let's see, how many minutes in are we now? Yeah, it'll be an hour and 3 minutes. Just skip about an hour in. Maybe a bit less than that. Rambling went on for a while actually. Maybe like, I don't know, 50 minutes in? And yeah, you'll be there, and then you can clip it. It still works. How is the bit still dancing? Yo, that bit likes to dance, okay? That's what it does. And Banana God says, I thought Thomas the Train brought him to the swamp fast enough. Wait, what? 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 what are we talking about? That was so sad how Waluigi dies on top of Shrek? What? What? I don't understand. Oh, hey, it's my rival. What's up? Have you seen Team Plasma anywhere around here? Heard a rumor to that effect. Uh-oh, right there. Oh, for crying out loud. This troublesome indeed. My curious trainers. Perhaps I should satiate your curiosity somewhat. The reason I am still part of Team Plasma is this. I want to know how the world will change. Oh snap! Controlly is donating 1,000 bits! Saying stop dancing, you silly little bit. And the bits Just get dunked all over the place, man. Yo, those are some good bounces. Yo, J-Globes. Also with the additional 5 bits. Yo, thank you very much. Jeez, man. Oh, they are just jumbling in there, huh? Tell us to stop dancing, will you? I'm sure they'll settle. I'm sure they'll settle any second now. But yo, thank you so much, Controlias. The 1,000 bits. Jeez, man. They can't help themselves. They're extra jumbly today. I mean, yeah, you cleared out the Bits Cup. You took out a lot of that, you know, gave them a better foundation, you know, so they could be secure. But they're like, nah, man, nah. We are jumbly today. Wait. Ah, there we go. We did it. They finally stopped. They just had to get their jumblies out. Listen, Pokemon are nature. Pokeballs are civilization. Humans who are used to civilization don't relinquish it easily. Victory? Yes. Of course, both nature and civilization are important. But what will happen to a world taken over by Team Plasma? People will be forced to throw out Pokeballs, a product of civilization. I want to know what that looks like. I want to enjoy it. That sounds really dumb. So he's saying, like, I get it. Team Plasma's dumb. There's not a lot of reason to stay in here. But, you know, on the off chance we did take over the world, what would happen? Like, why not just say, you know, I never actually felt like leaving in the first place. I still kind of like what we were all about. So, yeah. Shut your mouth. All I want is to get back a stolen Pokemon. Senpai, give me a hand. You ready? Yep. Just to let you know, I'm about to feel my rage. Mission complete, yeah. Also plus 10 to Banjo-Kazooie. Yo, nice. 10th Doctor, you're still here, right? Or wait, no, Controllers can do it himself now, I forgot. Yo, 10 to Banjo-Kazooie, let's go. You got it yourself? Perfect! Alright, 10th Samurai. Do you think you could crack that crystal over there? Yeah, the crystal's pretty fast. Or not crystal size. I don't know, it could be a crystallized Pokemon for all I know. It is cryogonal. Got the cry part in there. Banana God says, after a wild Pokemon goes into a Pokeball, why don't you just duct tape it to keep it close so the Pokemon can't leave the ball? I don't think duct tape is strong enough, Banana God. Haven't you seen some of the, like, cartoons, right? Like, Ash and, like, other characters throughout the series, there's been times where, like, literally they jump onto the Pokeball and, like, they'll either, like, have, like, just their hands on it or, like, their feet and their hands, where, like, their whole body is on top of the Pokeball trying to keep it closed, and it still pops out. I don't think it's as simple as duct tape. I don't think that can defend from the force of the Pokemon busting out. No, sir. Then use flex tape? Clearly, that's what it is. Flex tape. That'll do it. Controller says, there are no crystal-type Pokemon, Silly Banks. Tricks are for kids. I don't mean crystal-type. But, it's like, you know, every Pokemon has, like, a species name, right? Like, Squirtle's the tiny turtle Pokemon. I wonder if it's something like that. Be the crystal something Pokemon? Could be. Yeah, was he using Coil right now? We don't need all that. That's too much. See, he gets to take the first turn. And he wastes it just trying to buff himself when he could have attacked the Golbat and potentially not fainted. This is why my rival's, you know, not the best Pokemon trainer. Doesn't get these things. Alright, Garbodor? Garbodor. Get out of here, Garbodor. Oh, wow. How tanky is this guy? Alright. Not too tanky. It's the garbage Pokemon? Yeah, it was the garbage Pokemon. Literally garbage. What's with these two? Battling alongside Zensolin. It shouldn't be happening. These trainers remind me of that one from 2 years ago. More important, we must continue our search. that scientist said. It might be an opalescent city. We'll play with you again later. Like, why do we bother having a Pokemon battle? They're just gonna run away. Why not just cut out the middleman and be like, yeah, we can't beat you, and they just shuffle off. I mean, we bodied them last time. Did they think something had changed? Well, now we're in a new city. You can't possibly defeat us. What? What? I don't understand. That's where Oak takes your starters from? From the trash can? Yes, yes. It is a very strong theory of mine that when Oak is trying to decide where can I get a Pokemon that's good enough for this trainer, I think he just opens up the trash can and there's just, you know, a few Pokemon hanging out there. Ah, perfect. And grabs them out. There you go. There you go, trainer. Just for you. Just for you. It's a very tiny town with not a lot going on. Aren't there move tutors in that town? In the original Black and White? Or am I making things up? Banana God says, Infinity War 2, Shrek takes Ogre. Shrek, mad at Waluigi's death, sets out to fly across the universe to fight Thanos. Oh, is that how it goes down? I mean, someone's gotta avenge Waluigi. Might as well be Shrek, eh? That hurt so bad! What? You one-hit me with close combat. What's all that about? Alright, whatever. Jeez. Oh, man. Close combat is amazing. Close combat was the most annoying move ever invented, right? Because it's like, it's so strong. Close combat is such a strong move. They're like, man, which Pokemon should get access to close combat? Oh, I don't know. How about all of them? Everyone. Close combat for everyone. It's like, is that a Braviary? Close combat. Staraptor? Close combat. Everybody gets close combat. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Heracross is one of those awesome fighting type Pokemon. He is. Heracross is a very good fighting type Pokemon. More in this generation than he was in Generation 2. Because I remember I was looking for a Heracross in Generation 2. I was like, I'm curious, can he learn any stab moves? Because I was learning that as I went through Generation 2. Most Pokemon, or at least the ones I was catching, couldn't learn stab moves. It just wasn't a thing. It didn't learn stab moves, and so a lot of them were really bad. And so I looked up Heracross, and I think it learns Mega Horn, and like, I think that's it. I think that's the only good move it learns in Generation 2. Feels bad, man. Fighting type Pokemon aren't as strong and earlier? Nah, they're really not. To be fair, a lot of Pokemon aren't as good, but without a doubt, like, fighting types and bug types are especially bad. But let's see, Rosalia. Who's got the Rosalia? Guess I'll return and Double Edge. You get a close combat. You get a close combat. Everybody gets a close combat. Exactly, for crack. You understand. You understand what I'm going through here. Controller says, oh, I know what I want to run. I need to do a Mono Fighting Sun run. Oh, that sounds pretty fun. And I'm not just saying that because it rhymes with sun and run. But, yeah, nah, you should do that. And, Controller says, but it'll take a while to get to the first type. Maybe I just have all Pokemon that naturally learn fighting type moves. Ah, that's the thing. You could do that. Jaglobe says, I'm open for every Pokemon game now. I'm free. Jaglobes, I'm telling you, man. You gotta play Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. Or the Sun or Moon. I'm not sure if you didn't play the first ones. But I'm told you don't have to play the first ones. You can just do Ultras instead. I'm told the Ultras are the better games. So yeah, play one of those. And do a Nuzlocke, man. Just a Nuzlocke, nothing crazy. Just a Nuzlocke. That's what you should do. I think it'd be a really good challenge. No Ultra Sun because Hawlucha. It's in the first area in Ultra Sun. But Hawlucha's amazing. Why would you not want the Hawlucha? If you have Moon, perfect, perfect. Moon is a great game. Yeah, you love Hawlucha? Yo, Hawlucha's amazing. I really like him. That's not how you spell his name though, right? Isn't it, like H-A-W? The Ha part? And then the Lucha? What are we doing in here? A woman was living here with a group of hat rat. Wonder where they went. Hawlucha? I don't know. it's all good, man. Dim speedrun saying 12-hour speedrun, get good. But this isn't a speedrun. You don't walk around talking to people to speedrun. It's just a timer. It's not a speedrun. Oh, your Pokemon look pretty tired. Don't be shy. Take a nice long rest. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that? Yeah, Hawlucha. The fighting flying type Pokemon. With the signature move Flying Press. Wait! I've been waiting for this day. You're the 1000th opponent. With a 999 win streak. Be my battle opponent. Okay. Ha. Even though you're just a fledgling, you'll still be my 1000th win in a row. He's pretty secure in that thought. But I think he's gonna change his mind in a second. How does he win all these battles with 2 Pokemon? A Durant? A Durant. It's a Steel Bug type. What does that do? It's got ×4 weakness to fire. I mean, Sizzler is pretty good, but yeah. ×4 weakness. Oh wow, that is really bulky. Oh my. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I was joking him a little too early. Ow! With the critical, not very effective hits. Well, there's your crit. How do you like it? Jeez, man. Alright. Maybe the Durant was a little good. Maybe it was a little good after all. Lucario. I'm thinking, yeah, we just go Azumarill. I think that'll work. A woman says, so my friend is moving to Sweden and randomly gifted me his gaming computer. It's huge, but apparently it's only up to specs for 2013. I don't know what to do with it. Time to start streaming, lol. Yeah, 2013. I mean, like, obviously, you know, you should be able to play Pokemon games, you know, SNES games, probably in 64. Like, I mean, it's 2013. I don't know, like, are we talking like it was top of the line 2013, or he just happened to get it in 2013? It's one of the, like, you know, standard things you could buy at Best Buy. Oh, you also just bought his bed, 2 years old, and his bigger TV for $500. $500 for a used bed and a big TV. How big was this TV? It must have been really big, because I can't imagine spending $500 on a used bed and just the TV. It must be huge. So big. I've steadily extended my win streak for 2 years and now it's over. With a strong will, I declare that I'll try again. I won't battle you next time though. You'll just break my streak. Yeah, I hope you learned your lesson there, buddy. There's always someone better than you. And I was that person today. You're not the person that heals me. Lucario beats everything? Lucario's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, it has Windows 10, but you may need to update the graphics card. That would make sense. Yeah, Windows 10 is legit. Oh, he decked it out for 2013. Okay, then yeah, if it's decked out for 2013, then yeah, you should be able to play, like, pretty much everything. Like, you shouldn't be able to play, like, say, Overwatch at, like, max resolution and stuff, like max settings, but you can play pretty much everything. 2013, that's, it's gonna be pretty good. Let's battle without saying a word? Why am I battling you? Sure. It's only 42 inch. It's a queen size Serta, super good condition. That's a good deal, what you mean, Lil Vinx? Go bed shopping, you'll see. I'm sorry, man, like, I mean, like, I'm not really like huge into beds. For me, I'm gonna buy a bed that's comfortable and I can go to sleep on it. You know, that's all I need. I don't need a queen size bed. I don't need a king size bed or whatever. It doesn't need to be some crazy size bed, dude. I'm all good on that. I get it. Beds can be expensive, but a used bed? Used? No. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. No. He's not good with the ladies, your friends? Yeah, rest in peace. Thanks, when was the last time you purchased a bed? I was going to purchase a bed recently, but I was gifted a bed, so I didn't buy it. In fact, actually, I've been gifted many beds throughout life. Like, either through friends that were moving, or like, I don't know, just like, yeah, mostly that. mostly friends or family that were moving to a new place and I didn't want to take their bed with them. So yeah, no, I don't think I've ever paid for a bed. I don't think I ever have in my entire life. So, there's that. There's that. Well, it was his bed with a box spring and a nice frame, not just with a mattress? Yeah. I'd hope so, for $500! Oh, your mattress was $700? Like, how much bed do you need? How good is this bed? $700. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. For the mattress. TVs usually go for $350, so... I mean, but like, I live in the digital age. Who even buys TVs anymore? What do you need an actual TV for? You just buy a monitor, it's cheaper. You can get a bigger screen, and it doesn't cost as much. I mean, it might not have all the built-in settings, but it works just the same to watch whatever you want on it. I don't know. Moment says, little new beds are normally $500 minimum, and that's a spring poking you bed. $500 for, no, that's not a spring poking you bed. What is the size of the spring poking you bed for $500? That's something I would, like, that's under 100. It's under 100. If you're buying anything above that, you're getting ripped off. $500 for a terrible spring bed. No, man, no. Alright, I'm gonna buy a bed. Let me go buy a bed real quick. I'm gonna buy a bed on eBay. What do we got? Show me the beds. Okay, here's a frame. Frame $130. Another frame, $64. What's this? A queen size fox leather platform bed frame and slats upholstered bedroom, $129. Alright, it's expensive. It's expensive. Where are the mattresses? How much does a mattress cost on eBay? Tell me. $70 for this single. Yes, a single, $70. That's cool. Another one, $92. Oh, this one's only $33. It's a twin? Okay. Let's see, twin full queen king memory foam? What? $33? Okay, $33. What? No, it's a mattress topper. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Where the mattresses, not the mattress toppers. I don't need a mattress topper, I need a mattress. Like an actual bed to sleep on. A mattress on bed. Oh my goodness. This is useless. Yes, give me the mattresses. That's what I want. Okay, this one, here we go. Here's real prices. $229 for this, what is this, a queen full twin? $215 for, what is that? It doesn't have like a term. It looks sizable. That bed's bigger than my bed. Definitely two people sleep on that. It's $215. $150, $225. Yeah, no. What is this $500 bed? What is this we're talking about? If you go to a mattress store, cheap single beds are about $200. I'm just so confused. I'm looking at these bed prices. They don't match up with what you're telling me. Thanks, working at Bed Bath & Beyond, beds can be very... Well, yes, but everything can be expensive. A white shirt that has nothing on it and is not made out of a special material, just a plain white t-shirt, can cost $1,000. Does that mean that you should be buying shirts for $1,000? No. You can get, you know, like people do it. I think it's dumb, but you can. But, I think it's the same way with mattresses, right? Like, yeah, you can buy a mattress for $500, and it's like a single spring-heavy, painful mattress. What's going on? I'm 6 foot. I can't sleep on a single twin. Well, that's fair. Not all of us are 6 foot. Not all of us are 6 foot. I'm what you would call short. Oh, Anura's not gonna make it. He is not gonna make it. I don't believe I have any full restores. Do I? Do I by chance? No? Of course not. We're gonna have to switch you out, little buddy. Yo, Inviso, get in there. Do what needs to be done. I feel like my bed is a shoebox. It's not a shoebox. Anyway, no $500 bed should be poking you. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. There's some really nice beds you could buy right now. You can get the frame, the covers, everything, and you can get that for under $500. And it'd be a high quality bed on eBay right now. So, what is everyone's excuse? I don't understand. Banks sleeps in the floor with a mattress cover and some blankets. Not so much, but like, I've done that in the past. You know, when I was younger, you know? Like, I could sleep on anything. I could sleep on a couch, I could sleep on the ground. It's not that hard. Beds are a lot comfier. They're way better. I prefer the bed. But, I'm just saying, like, how much are we paying for comfort here? I don't understand. What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, that hits everybody, huh? Well, ain't that just nice? Well, it says, "Makes my boy, haha." Aside from the gym, I'll be back to this debate later. It's all good, man. Yo, enjoy your time at the gym. Controller says, "I bought from a mattress store. You were looking at eBay. Trust that mine is new. I trust that there may be a questionable stain on your eBay bed." But like, you can literally buy beds on eBay that have never been used by a person before. They're brand new. Like, all the bed prices are all the beds I was just talking about. Brand new, brand new, brand new. And you know, Wilman's talking about the $500 deal he got, and it's a used bed. It's used. You know? I'm just saying. Wait, what am I doing? Why are we not switching Pokemon? What's going on? Battle using which Pokemon? Who are we not using? Why isn't J-Globes in? Put him in. Anura can't be switched out. Yeah, that's all my Pokemon. I can't do any more than that. Wait, what? What? What are we doing? What happened? I don't understand. Okay, Triples. Whatever. Brand new, never been used. Okay, so you don't see those terms as being the same thing. I mean, like, look, if you look around, I'm sure you can find like you can do anything, right? You can go around anywhere on the internet and you can find so many things for extremely good value. I'm just saying, I feel like you guys are getting gypped. I feel like people are getting gypped, and they need to broaden their horizons. Woman says, "Before I go, he said this about the PC. The PSU is good. The HDD, I believe, is 1 terabyte. What does this mean? What, that the PSU is good? The power supply is good? Is that PSU? I don't know. I know what, you know, the CPU is. What the GPU is. The HDD, you believe, is 1 terabyte? That's amazing. You have so much space. You know, I don't have a large trust of eBay. There's other sites. I just brought up eBay because it was the first thing. Like, There's other sites you could go to. I am sure we can find beds at cheaper prices, guys. I'm sure we can do it. I believe. Like, in this day and age, man, there are all sorts of things you can get for all sorts of prices. Gave you a PC and is moving to Sweden. That's cool. I hope him going to Sweden is great. Hope that goes well. I mean, cause like if you told me that it was $500 for the TV, the computer, and yeah, the TV, the computer, and the bed, and he threw some games in, I'm like, okay, I see this. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like lucky, I guess, because I've been gifted TVs, like pretty good TVs for free, and pretty good beds for free, and a lot of games for free, computers for free. I've got a lot of things for free. And so I see $500 for these things, and I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. You need to check the graphics card out? Oh yeah. Like, depending on the graphics card, you know, is like what you can do. But if it was decked out for 2013, I'm sure you're fine. Tomorrow's stream, buying beds for less than $100. There goes this $900 deal you're talking about. Better wipe that PC? Eh. I mean, it's generally easier to do it that way. Who knows what sort of viruses and stuff he has from his, you know, use of it. I mean, I don't know your friend, I don't know, like, how computer savvy he is. Like, is he one of those people that, you know, goes to, like, download something, and he sees the giant green button that says download? Does he click on that? Oh, man. That stuff makes me so sad when I meet someone that, like, I'm watching them, like, use the internet, they're, like, trying to show me something, and they get to that giant green button that says download, and they just click on it. There's no hesitation. They're like, oh, there's the download button, click. What are you doing? Oh, setup.exe? Yup. Why? Why do you do that? He's a gamer, not your mom? Yo, that's how I used to feel about people, but I know too many gamers that click on the giant green download button. I know too many gamers that do that. Like, I don't know, maybe, I mean, to be fair, they were younger than me, you know? Like, they're not, like, super young, they're, like, maybe, you know, in their early 20s. But, it's like, how do you use the internet? And, like, live in this day and age and not know the giant green download button and setup.exe is how you get that free download, shortcut of a dolphin on your desktop. Like, if you see that dolphin, something's going terribly, terribly wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm sure some of you guys know about the dolphin. I don't know if everybody does, but... Nurse says, bro, my mom almost got me a virus in one of those big green download buttons. Yup. Oh no, man. That stuff is tough. Because it's so weird, like, you know, all this stuff was, like, happening. You know, the internet became so big, like, pretty much, you know, from, like, early to late 2000, you know, going from, like, 2000, 2010, it becomes so much more mainstream, everybody's using the internet. More people are becoming comfortable with it. Like, you know, my mom and my dad can use the internet no problem. One of my two sisters can use the internet without any trouble. Obviously, I don't have any trouble. But man, I just have so many friends in, like, my age range, and they just don't get it. They just don't get it. Oh, and let's see, D-Train was saying, I can't complain, I use a 50-inch TV for a monitor thanks to my roommates. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people spend all this money on these gigantic TVs when they can get a monitor for the same size. Not always, some people get some crazy big TVs, but a lot of the time you can get a monitor for the exact same size at a much lower price. I don't know, man. Nah, it's about value. Controller says, dude, I don't let anyone use my PC because of that sort of stuff. My ex got a virus on my old laptop doing that. Took me 8 hours to get rid of it. I got a blue screen in safe mode. Oh, Yeah. What kind of super virus? Now, it has to be, she had to have gotten like every virus out there on there, man. I'm sure that's what happened. It wasn't just one. You know, she clicked on the download button and it gave her the setup.exe. It also took her to the other page. It was like, make sure you download this too. Okay. And then she downloaded that. It was like, oh, this comes with Bing and da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. Would you like to install all of these? Yes, install. Just kept clicking, man. Just kept clicking. Dorian remembers the dark age of Windows 98. Oh, hey! What is your name? Verizon? No, that's the phone company. What is your name? I don't have enough Pokeballs to catch you. I didn't think this through. I guess you're the Pokemon I'll be using my Master Ball on. No, your name is Verizon. How you doing? Alright, yeah, we're just gonna use the Master Ball this time. I don't know what I was holding on to the Master Ball for. Meh. This'll do. I got him. And Nurse says, also, I don't know about this dolphin. It's never gotten that far. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, I didn't know about the dolphin until I had a friend use my computer. Cause it's like, it's so dumb. You'll just have this exe on your desktop. That's a dolphin, and it says free wallpaper, man. That's supposed to be a meme. You just see it, and it's like, oh man, remember how you would never click on this? And then I had someone that did. Oh, so dumb. Yeah, you can keep his name. Name him G-Mobile. I should've. Oh, geez, I should've read that first. Oh, that was a good name. I can't get whatever that is. Terrell says, these guys are just attacking you. What did you do, Vince? Stop being evil. Name him after me and then let me sit in the box? Oh, I could have done that too, I guess. Oh, it's Iris. Yahoo! I haven't seen you since I ran into you in Castelia City. Are you here to battle Grandpa? Yep. Opolis City's gym leader, Drayden, is my grandpa. Not really related, though. Oh, the gym is that way. Before challenging it, you might want to go to Route 9. So your Pokemon really respect you. Feel how much fun they're having, even from inside their Pokeballs. Good luck! You're not really related? Then how is he your grandpa? Or is that just like a really bad translation? I don't understand. The Fighting Rock one? Okay. Yeah, if we find him, we'll catch him. We got the other two. Oh, I could have surfed to get the item? Oh, that makes sense. I don't know what it is, though. I'm not going back for it. Nurse says, way back in, like, 2010, my mom got a super bad ransomware. Hacked the webcam and took pictures, then said to pay up for access. Scary stuff. That is super duper lame, man. That is incredibly lame. But, am I the only person that does this? Like, and I've done this for a long time, not just like a streaming thing, but ever when it comes to like webcams, when I'm done using my webcam, I like put it away. Like I just put it somewhere where like it can't actually see anything. I don't know. Webcams have always like bothered me because like I know like some of them can be hacked into. So it's like, why even take the risk? You know? This gym is the only place in Unova with statues this size. Climb on the dragon's head and aim for the top of the other dragon, where Drayden the gym leader is waiting. Dragon-type Pokemon are his specialty. Just between you and me, dragon types are weak to ice-type moves as well as to moves of their own type, meaning dragon. Alright, sounds good. Ransomware with some intense stuff? Oh yeah. Always aim for the top, like a dragon taking flight. I wish I had some fairy attacks, man. You always unplugged webcams? Yeah, man. That's smart. That's smart. The nurse says, yeah, I started taping up the webcam on my laptops. Got you. It's just a little safety precaution, you know? Like, if nothing ever happens, not a big deal. Something does happen, well, they didn't get to use my webcam. No, sir. You're just pure dragon type, aren't you? Guess I'll just hit you with the return. There you go, buddy. You miss old Opalucid? I don't remember these towns, honestly. Like, I only played through Black and White the one time, so I don't remember what everything was, so I don't know what the differences are. I have no idea. I don't think I'll survive this one. I believed in me, though. I'm gonna need Ice-type attacks. I'm not gonna beat this without Ice. Can you get Ice Beam in this game? Is that obtainable? Whose idea was it for fairy types? A genius. I don't know who that genius was, but very smart individual. Man, dragons. Ah, dragons were so obnoxious, man. So obnoxious. This is like Flygon, Dragonite, Salamence, Axorus. Did I say Hydreigon already? Either way, there's just all... Oh, and Garchomp. There's just so many dragons. Their stats are so good. They can easily set up and just sweep teams. So for them to have a Pokemon but like they can't actually, you know, do anything into, that was just so huge. Returns to see a faint. Yeah, we did faint a little bit there. Whose idea was it for fairy types? Oh yeah, I read that in Black. It's futuristic. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. That's specifically why I played White, because I wanted it to, so I could see something different. Use an ice type? I don't have, no, this is a mono water type playthrough. I'm only using water type Pokemon, but generally, like every single water type Pokemon can learn Ice Beam. I just need to find Ice Beam. I don't know where it is. Let me see, I'll look that up real quick. Ice Beam, Pokemon White 2. Where is it at? The game will tell me. Where can I find TM Ice Beam? The game says Ice Beam is at Giant Chasm, while Dragon Claw is at Dragon Spiral Tower. Giant Chasm? Someone was talking about that. How do I look at the map? That's not it, right? Is it a item in like my key items? Yeah, there it is. Town map. Alright, where's this chasm? Is it up ahead? That's the Moor of Icarus. Dragon Spiral Tower, Celestial Tower, Mr. Cave, Twist Mountain, Clay Tunnel, Redstone Cave, Anvil Town. Where is this place? Where's Giant Chasm? Someone was talking about it. I don't know where it is. Bristle Mountain, Strange House, Seaside Cave. There's Giant Chasm. I haven't gone up there. Can I now? Is this possible for me? Alright, so I'll go to Undella Town and see if I can go up that way. Did I already heal? I don't remember. I mean, other ice-type attacks would be cool, too. Ice Beam is generally my go-to. You don't think I can go up there yet? Okay. Well, if I can't go up there, then where is a Blizzard? Blizzard TM White 2. Google says you can buy it at Lucanosa Town in the Pokemon Center Mart. Oh, where's Lucanosa Town? I was there recently, wasn't I? Show me Lucanosa. There it is. Alright, let's go get Blizzard, guys. Easy peasy. I'll make this way easier. I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but I think it'll get the job done. Alright. Yep, oh, that is so expensive. But that's fine, that's fine. Alright, who's my strongest Pokemon, special attack-wise? Who needs this Blizzard? So you have 102, 56, 103, 106. Okay, so it was my starter, wasn't it? No, it's Golduck with 106. Okay. Well, alright, Inviso. Hold on, buddy. You're getting Blizzard. I mean, I assume he can learn it. Yep, every Pokemon in the team can learn it. I'm telling you, man, water types, they just have an affinity for ice. Okay, so yeah, we don't need Screech, that is pretty useless. And Bammo, we now have Blizzard. Next right on the left is a mall. Oh, nice, I like malls in Pokemon. So let's just head back on over. Does anyone have an experience share on? I don't think they do. Where is my experience share? Someone holding it? Ah. Someone has to have the experience share on, right? Oh, okay. Adeline has it. Alright, Adeline. If you could just give that item to Star-Lord. Perfect. Oh yeah, and then switch Pokemon. You get Inviso in front. And then 10 Samurai, if you would give the lucky egg... Oh, no. Excuse me. Thinking give, but I need to use move. Give that to Inviso. Perfect! Banks, why are you lying to Twitch? This ain't Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Are you sure? Are you actually sure? Like, can you see right now that this game is an Ultra-like experience? And that the moon's out, so... It's kinda all right there, my friend. It's kinda all right there. You love this song? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But we got things to do. I'm told the gym leaders all have good music, so let's go investigate that. Where's the gym? It was up and to the left, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. Alright, I ain't scared of no dragons. Now when I got the power of Blizzard on my side... I guess I'll go this way. Hiya! Beware! Defense is everything. Is it? Is it really though? Because I don't think it is. What do I do this? What? Fighting her? I mean, I had a choice between left and right. And you're right, right is normally the right choice. But I decided to go left instead. I don't know, I felt it. I don't know. Sometimes I prefer to take the wrong option, you know? So it's like left and right. I know right is right, so what's on the left side? That's just how I think. You get that Staryu going? Yes, I do want to level up the Staryu. That would be nice. Okay, so I missed the Blizzard. Now I'm gonna hit myself in Confusion. And he's gonna use Substitute. This isn't getting any better by the second. Yo, Anura, if you could step in real quick. Thanks, I was talking about the line to Twitch. Why, Vinks? I don't know. Like, to be 100%, like, just honest, I'm just doing the same thing that, a lot of other Pokemon streamers do. Regardless if they're doing Pokemon Red, some ROM hack, Pokemon Gold, whatever, shiny hunting, competitive battling, showdown. Everyone puts it down as this directory because it's a lot easier to find people if everyone's under one directory. It gives the community more discoverability. Oops, that's not going to be super effective. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. But yeah, StarCraft does the same thing. In fact, StarCraft did it to such an extent that they actually combined all the different versions of StarCraft 2 and made them, like, just one thing. They're just StarCraft now. But, they haven't done that for anything else. Twitch hasn't, like, taken that into their hands like they've done for other places. Ow! Fracture? That was very painful. I didn't appreciate that. Alright, let's try to use Blizzard this time. Let's see if we can get it off. Ah, we did! Fancy that. That's nice. It wasn't working out too much before. I'm not scared of Dredagon. I'm still using Blizzard. Oh, protects! Protect. I see what you did there. See what you did there. It's like, what? Blizzard only has 5 PP. Well, let's try to get that down to 0 ASAP. Oh, jeez, man. How rude. Let's go for the Hyper Potion. Hopefully uses Protect on this turn. Hoping he does. Yeah, I only have the one Blizzard left. No, he's gonna Dragon Claw. Of course he is. All right. Well, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, he didn't use Protect. Felt like there was a good chance he would. I did not want to KO him. Well, can't win them all, eh? Can't win them all. As one tanky Pokemon. Adeline's got this. Just a little bit more. Hang in there, Adeline. I believe in you. Yeah, we're definitely faster. Yeah, maybe I should update the title though, because it just says Mono Water Challenge. I should at least say that it is White 2 in the top. I don't want to mislead anybody. She was saying a lot of things, but I wasn't listening to any of it. I wonder if it was important. That's this whole gym? What's this whole gym? What, them abusing Protect? I hope not. It's a bit much, don't you think? Don't need to do all that. But yeah, no, we need to heal, man. We need to heal. We need to get our Blizzards back. We're gonna have to heal a few times. Cause like, that's kinda how this game's been going for me. Like, I don't grind. That's just never really been a thing for me in Pokemon. I'm not a huge fan of grinding. And this is like one of the few games where you kinda need to. It's like usually the game just throws so many trainers at you that you're like well prepared for the upcoming gym leader. Not so much the case in this one. Not so much. Or like, what? Well prepared for the gym leader? More like you either have an extreme type advantage, or you're gonna be underleveled. And lose, because you're gonna be underleveled the other way, but at least you could deal ×2 damage. Bulky Pokemon? Yes. Dragons can be quite bulky. Most dragon types are all bulk, aren't they? I mean, it's not so much that all dragons are bulky, as much as it is the fact that all dragons are good at everything. Like, so, I mean, they're bulk, because like normally you think of bulky Pokemon and you think like, yeah, they can take hits, but they don't deal a lot of damage. No, dragons are just good at everything. Dragons have really high HP, they have really high attack, they have really high defense, really high special attack, really high special defense, really high speed. Like, the values change a little bit between dragon to dragon, but most dragons just all have really good stats. I don't think Dredagon's like quite as good as like, say, Garchomp or Salamence, but he's up there. He's pretty good, because he's a dragon. They just give the dragons all the stats, man. And Jacob says, hey, so if you want me to Nuzlocke Moon, what should I do with my other Pokemon? Oh, you mean because you already have like a completed profile on Moon? Because yeah, if you don't have like a blank profile of Moon, that wouldn't work too well. Do you have Pokemon Bank? Because if you have Pokemon Bank, you can move all your Pokemon over to that, and then you can restart the game, and then when you beat Moon, or if you give up on the Nuzlocke, either way, you can just transfer your Pokemon back. Wasn't the normal dragon in Sun Moon garbage? To be fair, Sun and Moon is one of the first Pokemon games to introduce a lot of Pokemon just with pretty subpar stats. Like going from, you know, Gen 1 to Gen 2, a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon, better stats. Going from Gen 2 to Gen 3, better stats and abilities. Going from Gen 3 to Gen 4, way better stats. Going from Gen 4 to Gen 5, better stats and way better abilities. Gen 5, Gen 6, same thing. Gen 7, suddenly a lot of Pokemon have subpar stats. A lot of Pokemon are really slow. A lot of Pokemon like have a decent attack, but they don't really fit like the niche that a lot of Pokemon in that area should. Alright, the Blizzard didn't hit. You got me. Got me. I didn't heal. That's fine. We can still beat him. Yeah, Nerd's already out. 10 Samurai, you're up. Well, 3 dragons, rest in peace. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Just a little bit though. Alright, what I wanna do is I wanna use Rain Dance. Which Pokemon has that? No, not Run. I didn't want to press that one. I wanted to press the other thing. Yes, 1 Rain Dance, please. Why am I even bothering to Rain Dance? Like, I'm just thinking, yeah, the water, my attacks deal more damage. They all resist water type. Vexatious says, I finally arrived, Vinx. Yo, how you doing, Vexatious? Rest in peace, Vikavolt, made me so sad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The coolest looking bug Pokemon, it just dies to everything and it's slow. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, I do enjoy the Pokemon in Sun and Moon. I like that they weren't continually doing this whole, you know, always make Pokemon better thing. What's it called? Power scaling? I appreciate, you know, that they weren't just purely doing that. But a lot of those Pokemon, or not a lot of them, but some of those Pokemon I feel like are just in a really bad spot. Power creep. Yes, that's the phrase I was looking for. Power creep. That's the one. I think it's really unfortunate. Alright, now let's get Adeline in here. Adeline can do this. I'm not used to these rotation battles, man. They throw me so far off. Alright, yeah, let's just fly. Vexation says, I bought a new figure you might find interesting today. Is it a Digimon? Or Sonic? I assume it'd be one of those. I don't think it's a Gundam figure, though I like Gundam figures. They buffed Leech Life so much. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They improved, like, they took some of the bad Pokemon and buffed their stats in Generation 7. They did the same thing in Generation 6. But unfortunately, like, in my opinion, when it came to, like, buffs and nerfs of Pokemon, going from Gen 5 to Gen 6 to Gen 6 to Gen 7, the buffs and nerfs were just way too tiny. I think the biggest nerf we've seen would be like Talonflame losing its Gale Wings ability, and then like Drizzle, that ability doesn't like last forever anymore, it lasts 5 turns. So those were really large nerfs, but they don't touch stats for the most part. Like they'll give like Jigglypuff like plus 10 defense or something, or give Beedrill like plus 10 special attack, and it's like, what is Beedrill gonna do with special attack? I'm not sure if that's accurate. There are examples like that, and that's what I'm thinking of, and it disappoints me. Let's see. Where was the Leech Life power when you needed it? My instinct tells me you'll like it. Okay, what is this? What is this a picture of? Oh, snap! It's Ultra Instinct Goku. Okay. Yes, I do like that. I do indeed. Oh, taunt? Does that stop me from using status moves? It sure does. Was just about to heal. Feels bad, man. Well, I didn't want to use Swannet anyways. It's just a trick. I wanted to use Star-Lord, obviously. But yeah, nah, that looks really good. How much was that, Vex? That is a very, very nice figure. Or at least I like how it looks quite a bit. Now what do I do? You have reduced attack, so I guess it's all up to 10 Samurai. Oh boy, I mean, their HP's low. I can do this. I can do this. You found it randomly at GameStop on sale for $20? What? No. $20. There's no way. There's no way. $20. You're lying. Let me see if I can find that. Ultra Instinct Goku figure. Wonder if I can find that one. Is this the same one? Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, It's twice the price. Twice the price. Oh my goodness. Alright, the only good Pokemon I have left is Anura. Oh, oops. He doesn't have pure brawl stats. Well, work with what you got. Let's see. Ooh, fainted in one hit. Yeah, my defense drop plus his boost, man. Not a good combination. Not a good combination. Can we switch the Pokemon? No, I have to actually execute the move to switch. That's fine. Star-Lord, you're gonna have to take a hit. We are going to revive Adeline. Give it a shot. Ashes. Very painful. That's unfortunate. Go, Adeline! I'm gonna open up with Tailwind. Alright, there's the Dragon Claw. Can I live through this? I'm pretty tanky, but nope. The answer is no. Ah, jeez. Okay, let's try this again. Clearly, the correct Pokemon to revive was Anura. Go, Anura! You got this. Night Slash. Oh, jeez. And let's see. Sometimes GameStop will have big sales on items if they've been sitting around for a while. And Beck says, yep, they're really great for figures, believe it or not. I got a Naruto figure there. I think I showed you it for $50. That goes for $100 online. Jeez, that's crazy to me. Ooh, that rough skin. Ouchies. Sometimes it's like they don't know what they have. Yeah, I could believe that. It sounds very believable. I don't have Aqua Jet, do I? No, I do not. Well, I don't think I'm gonna outspeed him, so we'll go ahead and we will revive. Since Samurai, I think he has Aqua Jet. You got this, J Globes? Not quite right now. But yo, 10 Samurai, save the day. It's up to you. It's up to you to save the day. Beck says, I was only there to pick up Sonic Mania Plus for that sweet art book and was pleasantly surprised. Also got that art book. Yeah, good stuff, man. Nah, that's solid. That's really, really solid. But yeah, no, I have not collected any items myself in a good time. Everything's so expensive, man. I can't do it. I'll just look at these really expensive figures. I mean, not that the Goku was, but so many figures I want. They're just too expensive, man. $100, $200. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't justify the purchase in my mind. Because it's like, that's what I do, right? Like, for me, when I buy things, because, you know, we were having that discussion about the $500 bet earlier. But, for me, you know, I have to see, like, this pure value. Like, I have to feel like my purchase is worth this money and that I couldn't have spent the money in a better way for something else of higher value or higher return. And you don't get that from statues, because they're statues. There's something, you know, that looks cool and you just enjoy it, right? So I can't ever buy these statues, man. Like, maybe on a really, really good day, I'll find something for like maybe $30. Like maybe some Gundam model kit, right? For $30, and it's really, really cool, and I happen to be in a super good mood, maybe. I saw that one on your Amazon wishlist. That one's not too pricey. It was like $80. Let me double check that. It's been a while since I've been on my Amazon wishlist. It's been quite a while. Oh yeah, that one! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, that one, I mean, it's $80, so I can't buy it, but oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. Alright, we're gonna save before we start the fight. We're gonna have a super easy fight, and all my blizzards are gonna land, right, guys? Right? Totally. Totally for sure. But yeah, no, there's no way I would ever be able to justify myself buying the Mega Man statue. Like, I want it, or the figure, like the action figure, I want it so bad because it looks so cool. It's a mixture of Mega Man and Gundam, two things that I enjoy very, very much. Like, he transforms with this armor, right? Just like he does in the games, but it looks so extra because it looks very Gundam-esque. So I want it so bad, but it's like, it's $80, man. I can't do it. I can't buy it. I can't do it. Blizzard 0 out of 5? No, we got this. Yo, Banks, you really want the Mega Man and Broken Zero statue? Yeah, that's the one I want the most. That is my wallpaper. That is the wallpaper on my computer, and it has been for a very long time, but that's like a $200 statue. I could never in a million years buy that one. Not in a million years, but I want it. I want it so bad. So instead to, you know, just make myself, you know, feel a little bit of the joy that I would have if I did have the statue, but I don't. I just have that wallpaper instead, and it's nowhere near as good, but it's just a good statue. I like looking at it. I do like looking at it. Flygon. I'm dying, so I'm going to switch out for a little bit. We will sack J-Globes. J-Globes, defend the team. I believe in you. Use your jellyfish powers. Alright, so while J-Globes is defending the team, I'll just go ahead and apply this Hyper Potion real quick. Yeah, you just go through those blizzards so fast, man. You miss. You don't one-hit KO when you think you could, and then it's gone. I should have bought some X items. Well, no, I don't have the bulk to take advantage of them. Because you have to stay in if you're gonna use your X items. Troy says, this is the statue I really want, but I can't justify it at this point. Okay, let me see this. Oh, it's a Banjo-Kazooie one? Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's a really good statue, dude. But it is also $429. That is really pricey. I would never buy that in a million years. No, sir, not in a million years. I can't imagine it. I could see myself like winning the lottery, which is impossible because I don't play the lottery. But like, even if I did, I still wouldn't buy the statue. I couldn't feel okay about that. It's $429. It's too much. It's too much. Yo, there we go. We got the critical hit on Hecklers. Thank goodness, because I was not gonna one-hit him with a normal blizzard. Not with this pure dragon typing. The bitterness that floods me after defeat. The heart does not succumb something. It went too fast. Wonderful. I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet in battle. It reminded me that Pokemon battles are about working with others and meet our challenges together. And yeah, got the badge. I thought he was the 8th gym leader, but he's the 7th one? Looks like there's a water guy for the last one? I don't remember this person. That means Pokemon up to level 80, including those received in trades, will follow your commands obediently. I also want to give you this team I'm particularly fond of. Oh, Dragon Tail. I like Dragon Tail. Controls was saying, yeah, I could justify it at 150. The 420 is a bit higher out of the range I'm willing at this point. Nah, I completely understand, man. I completely understand. Like, it's a nice statue. I really like how, you know, the Jiggy's there, and, you know, I like the pose. But I don't think the quality exactly screams $429. I don't think it does. Well, actually, looking at it on these other angles, it's actually pretty nice looking. I think it's pretty. It's still not $429, but it's a good statue. It is. I'll show you the way. Follow me. He wasn't in the last game? Oh, okay. It's too simple for $400 IMO? Oh yeah, definitely. It's No, no. Like, the statue I want is a $200 statue. And in my opinion, I think my statue's a little bit more detailed and a little bit higher quality. And it's, you know, $220 cheaper than this one. And then, you know, like the other one I want, the action figure is only like $80. But to be fair, it's an action figure. It's not as sturdy. It's not as durable. This way. We're here. Okay, come inside. Yeah, it's gorgeous, but not worth the price. Yeah, it's a shame, man. That's a shame. Hopefully, you know, it drops in price in the future. Oh my. Let me tell you the story. It's a long story, but why is it always a long story? Why is it never a short story? Before we get into that, yeah, no, this Greymon you just posted, Vex. Wow. Wow. I think this is the best, like, quality I've seen on something. Like, I'm looking at this model right now, and I'm wondering if this is all Photoshop. Because this looks so good. Like, wow, just the detail on, like, the eye. And just going from the eye to the skull, and then Tai himself on top of Greymon. This is, I think, the best statue I've ever looked at. I think it's the best one. But as far as like for the price, $190 for this, like my $200 Mega Man statue is not this detailed. It is not this defined. That $420 one, ha! It wishes it was half this detailed. But anyways, let me tell you the story. It's a long story. It was 2 years ago when the two dragon Pokemon were awakened. The white dragon Pokemon Reshiram sought what is true with a desire to usher in a new world of goodness. The black dragon Pokemon Zekrom pursued what is ideal with a desire to usher in a new world of hope. Reshiram and Zekrom were once a single Pokemon. You may wonder why it split in two. The single dragon Pokemon had helped the twin heroes bring a new region into being. The twin heroes, the younger brother who sought ideals and the older brother who sought the truth, sundered the region in two as they fought to see which of them was right. In that desperate hour, the single dragon Pokemon split its body into a white Pokemon and a black Pokemon, even though ideal and truth don't need to be in opposition. As the story goes, a third dragon Pokemon, Kyurem, also came into existence in that era. And there may be proof of this to be found in a treasure passed down in my family for generations, the DNA splicers. Professor Juniper's research determined that the materials in the splicers date back to the same era as the materials used in the building Dragon Spiral Tower. Oh, the DNA splicers are stored very safely. I guard them because I don't know what kind of power might lie within them. But here's what's been bothering me. Could there be one more dragon Pokemon? Even if Kyurem really exists, we don't know what kind of Pokemon it is. For starters, the two Pokemon the ancient Pokemon split into are both overwhelmingly powerful. So if Kyurem exists, could it be just a husk, a shell that was left over? What's that sound? What was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's a cutscene! It's a cutscene, guys! Yo, look at this! They can fly with their ship? It was in the water earlier. And it's got a cannon. We attack with cannons in Pokemon games? Since when did this start? Oh, it shoots ice. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's a bit much for Pokemon. Your flying ship has 2 cannons? Yeah, you're right. Hired Bowser's engineers? Yeah, it appears to be the case. Sword of Ice. Haxorus, use Dragon Tail. What? It's enough, Haxorus. The ice too much for him? Because he's a Dragon type Pokemon? Not only did the ice stay unbroken, there's not even a scratch on it. What's going on? I don't think that's going to work. Uh-oh. I remember you from Inn's Castle. It's bitter cold. I'm shivering. I'm suffering. But I'm alive. It's what the essence of life feels like. It's proof of my existence. That's enough of philosophy. Here are the facts for your admiration. This ice was specially created by Team Plasma's technology. As long as we have our secret weapon, you'll never be able to melt or break this ice. Let me explain our purpose here. Drayden, hand over the DNA splicers. Opalissid City is a city where the past and future are entwined. Could there be a more perfect place for the splicers that connect the separated Pokemon? You think someone who knows what you did 2 years ago, just hand them over quietly. That's what I thought you'd say. At this point, I'd like to threaten you with another volley of ice. We can't use it for a moment. It won't be enjoyable in this cold, but I guess we'll just search for them. Oh, they gave up pretty easily. Those foul villains. Senpai, I want you to help me. I'm going to drive Team Plasma out of Opalissid City. Okay, I can do that. I'm not doing much right now, so... They're right in front of the Pokemon Center? Excuse me. But let's see. Petroleus links the picture to the statue I want. Oh yeah, here? Here, like, cause yeah, I was saying $200. But that's a different site. There was someone that found the statue that wanted to buy it for me, and they found it for $200. But they did waver in the final moments. They were like, actually, not so much. But they did find it for $200. But yeah, no, it's 324. I actually kind of forgot how good the statue is. Because I've been using my wallpaper, and my wallpaper doesn't do the statue justice. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's amazing. Like, just look at all the, like, little scratches, and, like, just all the detail on the boots. And yo, Senpai in here saying, how romantic. Yo, how we doing, Senpai? With the tier 1 sub 6 months in a row. Yo, Senpai coming in out of nowhere. How we doing? Yo, it is so romantic. Did you see the picture? I'm gonna post it again in chat in case you didn't see the picture. I want that statue so bad. It's just way too expensive, so I'll never buy it. But I want it. I want it desperately. But it's $324 on this site. Yo, it's our anniversary? Yo, 6 months. That is pretty romantic in and of itself. 300 in OMG. Do you see that statue? And cause like it has all these pictures, right? Look at him, he's crying as he holds Zero. Oh, it's so romantic because Zero sacrifices himself to save his best friends, man. Because he believes in his potential. It's too good. I want that statue. I want that statue so bad. I would do anything for that statue. Like, it's just too expensive. I can't do it. If someone makes the statue, yo man, I wish. It's so amazing. So it is trash? It's not trash, get out of here! I'll fight you! Terranol says, yo, Terranol in the house. How is Super Romance you doing? Let's have a party now that I'm here with the 25 bits. Yo, thank you, Terranol. The 25 bits, I really appreciate it. Vinx, when is your birthday? My birthday passed 3 months ago. My birthday is April 28th. Yeah, we passed that. We definitely passed the good old birthday. But you know, if you ever did, you're like, oh man, 2019, I don't know, Vinx. A lot of time. It's a lot of time between now and then. Maybe that could happen. You know, I wouldn't be upset about that, getting that statue in 2019. I would cry. I need that. I need that statue. But it's so expensive. It's so expensive. Let me not say those things. Let me not ask people for this statue. That's way too much. That's like committing robbery, right? If I like, you know, say how badly I want this statue and someone actually buys it for me, I'm basically robbing them. That's a crime and I'll go to jail. And I don't want to go to jail. Yo, Senpai says, I'll ask, can someone please get Vinx the statue? How many tiers are we talking, Vinx? All of them. All the tiers. It's just such a great moment, man. It's so powerful, dude. Like, cause yo, people talk about art. That is art, man. Cause you know, like, people are always like, oh, video games aren't art. But like, you know, you can have like a picture that's like literally someone drew a picture of trash and that's art? No. That is not art. That is trash. This Mega Man holding Zero statue, encapsulating that moment, you know, where he sacrificed himself so that he could have that fight against Vile, dude. That is art. That is what art looks like. I mean, only 5 months until Christmas, Vince. That's true. That's true. It's only 5 months till Christmas. That is not a bad statement to make. And Valiant says, I want Banks to be salty for every dollar we put on the statue. Oh, man. And Control says, Vinks, random question, did you forget to set up your address on your Amazon wishlist? Did I? I don't think so. Maybe? Maybe. Perhaps. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've used my Amazon wishlist. I haven't really used, for real, I haven't really used it since like back when me and Senpai were both doing the stream. Let me check. Where is my like settings? Because I assume it's there, but I could be wrong. I vote we add Mega Man statue to the variety games list. It's not a game! Yeah, no, my address is on here. Easy peasy. I don't have to like, cause like, it's in my just account. Like my account has the address. I don't have to like, put that on the wish list as well, do I? Like, do I have to like link it or something? I assume it just works. I don't know. Controller says, because if I randomly try and purchase something on the wish list, it tries to ship it to me. I'm asking for a friend. Back to the Future is on the list, which by the way, did you watch it? Okay, so look, Controlius. I don't watch a lot of movies. I really don't. I have a really hard time finding the time to watch movies. I really do. It's very troublesome for me. Because, like, I spend my free time streaming. That's what I do with my free time. I stream. So, to, like, watch a movie, especially, like, especially anything that's, you know, a little longer, I gotta really dedicate that time. You found time for Godzilla. Why do you hate me, Banks? Yo, I watched the Godzilla movie over 2 days. Over 2 days, and it was during the weekend, okay? It's a lot harder during the weekdays. And, you know, like, again, like, I kinda... Wait, what? Yo, hold up. Yo, Senpai donated $3.24. Here's your garbage statue. Yo, Senpai with the $3.24. Thank you so much. Oh, did I set up the sub badges? No, I have not. I don't know what I want for my badges, Senpai. I have no idea. Like, it makes so much sense for your stream. It's like, it's gotta be pie. It has to be pie. It just makes so much sense. Which, speaking of, I need to see those. I would like to see what the pie sub badges look like. Because I'm sure they look awesome. Oh, that's not you? Who is the sneak? He's back. I just assumed it was Senpai. But, no, Senpai's like, no, it wasn't me. I'm not gonna take all the credit. I mean, I would have took the credit. If it was me, like, if it was like, Banks donated $3.24, I'd be like, yep. You know, I mean, you can all physically see me here playing the video game. But no, that was me. I saw how much I wanted the statue, and I was like, you know what? This is a touching moment. Let me put $3.24 towards the statue. You know, if everybody donates $3.24, we'll get there. It will happen. It'll take a few 324s, but it's meant to be. It's meant to be. If you're really Senpai, you'll donate again, Kappa. But they called your statue garbage, so no. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Senpai wouldn't have called the statue garbage. She knows that it's the best. But what is up with my Amazon list, and why can, like, people not buy the things? I'm confused. Should a move be... No, I don't need Reflect. That's a dumb move. Oh wait, is that donation music again? Senpai donated $1. Obviously, Senpai, I am donating again. Well, I mean, that confirms it, right? Because Senpai said if it was really her, she would donate a second time. And there it is. It's kind of there. I would drop more than $1. Alright, confirmed fake. Confirmed. Obviously. Oh man. Yo, Senpai, you're the best. I think. I mean, no, Senpai is obviously the best. But she's also the best? The fake Senpai? I don't know. I don't even know. But I love donations. I'm never going to be mad. Like, what? Only $1? Nah, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to be upset. I'm going to be pretty happy about that. And I am. Great. Who have I not fought? Senpai donated $5. It is really me. Well, if there's anything that confirms it, I think that's gotta be it. That is absolutely, definitely Senpai. The $3.24 for the statue, the $1 for the name, and the $5 to show that she would donate more than $1. It's all there. It's all there. Guys, where do I go? I talked to all the Team Plasma people, and yo, there's another Senpai donation for $2.42 saying it's still me. Oh my goodness. I'm getting the feeling that this is multiple people. I feel like it's multiple Senpais. If everybody is Senpai, are we all Senpai? I don't know. It's like if everybody's Senpai, I feel like we're not as Senpai as we were before. You don't buy it, Legends? None of us are Senpai? Yeah, no, man. If all of us are Senpai, none of us are. Senpai clones? Maybe they're like Shadow Jutsu clones? Oh, I have to go to the gym. Okay, thank you, video game. I know this is a game for babies, but I was desperate. Because he wasn't there last time. I walked in front of the gym and there was nothing. Now he's here. I see how it is, video game. I don't feel bad anymore. I don't feel bad. At first I did. I was like, why didn't I think to check the gym? But like, I did walk in front of it and there was no one there. And now I walk in front of it and there's a boss there now. What is worse, clones or bots? I mean, I don't think we... Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go with bots. Bots definitely lost the war. Yeah, the bots definitely lost the war. The clones won that one pretty decisively, if I remember correctly. It's obviously the trainer you're controlling? You think so? Oh yeah, because, Senpai, I'm not sure if you've noticed, we're playing the girl character in, this Pokemon game, and so we had to name her, and the name was pretty obvious. We named her Senpai. So we're playing as Senpai in this game as well, so there's a few Senpais going around. Oh gosh darn it. Come on, Cragonal, just go down, okay? Let it go. Yo, the Devil's Blood donated $25, a little to help Banks get his stuff. Oh my goodness. TDB in the darkness. I didn't even know he was here. Yo, TDB. Thank you so much, man. Wow, jeez, with the $25, the giant donation, man. Sheesh, dude. Oh my goodness, you guys are way too nice. Way too nice. And yeah, there we go. Senpai Pokemon Trainer also donated $1. I've been caught. Water Pokemon, go! Distract them. Yo, we got this. We got this. Yo, Senpai's way too OP. Yo, TDB as well. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Like, what do I even say at this point? Banks asked for something and people start throwing money at him. I wasn't being serious, you know? Like, I was just, because we were talking about statues. I didn't talk about the statue first. I was just saying, what were we even talking about? How did the conversation start? Either way, you know, I wasn't dropping links to my statue. It was Vexatious. Vexatious was like, look at this cool Greymon, and it was amazing. The Greymon, I mean. The Greymon statue, so good looking. And then, you know, Controlis was showing off his one, which, yeah, that was the first one, right? The Banjo one? And yo, TDB with another $25 saying I think 25 was a bit too little. No, it wasn't! That was so much! Oh, man. TDB, thank you, man. Thank you so much, dude. You know, I'm already so happy for the $25. You're like, no, that's not enough. $25, that's chump change. What about $50 altogether? Oh my goodness, man. Thank you. Sheesh, man. Yo, what is that emote that Senpai posted? Oh, that's Nairo's? Okay. Yo, I like that. Oh, man. Yo, TDB with the big guns, dude. He's like, yep, nah, let me help you. Let me help you out a lot. A gargantuan amount. Is ice types, do they resist flying? No, they don't. Alright, we're good. We are good to go. Oh yeah, TDB, do you know about, votes? On my stream, I have what's called the Variety Games list. And essentially, when people donate to my stream, they can also vote towards the games that I'm playing. Currently, my variety game days are Tuesday and Wednesday, and the current winner is Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, but there's a lot of games on the list. And you get 50 votes, so you could put that to like anything if you want to, if there's any games you think would be cool that I should stream. Yeah, there we go. Controlis use the games command, so you can see all the games. There's a lot of them on there, man. Right now, like, there's, like, unfortunately, someone put Cory in the House on there, and it's up really, really high. So, any other game you could help to be in front of Cory in the House, I'd appreciate that. You don't have to. It can be anything. You can do whatever you want, but if you could help get something above Cory in the House, that would be nice. As we suspected, the hiding place was in the gym. Well thought out. If Drayden isn't there, we can't get in. Oh, they're gonna steal the DNA splicers he just gave me. Oh snap, and yo! TDB with the $20 more, saying a little bit more. That's not a little bit more! $1 is a little bit more. $20 is a lot bit more. That's a lot! That's a lot, man. Yo, oh my goodness. Yo. Thank you so much, TDB, like, ah! Okay, so I've said thank you. Did I say that I appreciate it? I'm not sure if I did, because I really, really appreciate it, TDB. I really, really do, man. That is so generous. That is, like, that's above generous. It's above generosity. It's way too kind. Thank you, man. My goodness. My goodness. It's like, yeah, you know, that Vince guy, we'll just give him 25. Did I say 25? I meant 50. Did I say 50? Good joke. I meant $70. I meant 70 of them. Sheesh, man. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And Controls was saying the games list, just let me know what you want to put the votes for. So yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to, TDB. If you're like, I don't care about the games list. You can play whatever you want, Vince. But if you do want to see something, or if you just want to rig the thing for me just for the fun of it, I'm cool with that. That's also really cool. And yo, TDB just subscribed to tier 1 sub. Yo, man. He was like, nah. That support, not enough. And yo, the best part is the music's also really, really good. Jeez, man. Also with the subscription, man. Okay, so we said thank you. We've already used appreciate. We've used how generous you are. Now what do I go with, man? I don't know if I have enough words. Jeez, man. I don't have the words. Thank you so much, TDB. You go with the heart, Vince? You're right. Gotta go with the heart. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. TDB, man. You know, all of the heart emojis. All the heart emojis. And who is that, Phil Giver Love? Or that's the name of the, oh, it's, yeah, the name of the channel is Phil Giver. I think, I don't know how to say that. But either way, despite the fact that I don't know what it says, I can see what it is, and it is love. Obviously, we can see there's a lot of love going down right now. TDB, thank you so much, man. And, you know, everybody else chiming in. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, man. I am so distracted. I have no idea what's going on in the game right now. I have no idea. I know we're fighting somebody. And yo, TDB, with the $15, you didn't say enough yet. Enough, TDB! Thank you so much, man. You don't have to donate all the monies. You don't have to do it, man. Like, I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, because I do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I don't want you to feel, you know, like you have to give me all the monies. Absolutely no. Absolutely you do not. Oh man, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, man. That is, oh my goodness. 50, 70, then 75 with the subscription. And he's like, no. You know, let's round that up to a good solid $90 of support. Let me just support you with $90 to support. You know, all just in one day. All just in one day, because I can. Sheesh, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Alright, what's going on in the game right now? The character's named after you? Yes. See, Senpai's on the stream. We got her up on webcam. What is Senpai doing, guys? What is she doing? It looks like, you know, she's hanging out with good old Winter Kirby and their friend, Charon. Talking about, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in the story right now. Wait, but how? I don't know. You tell me, Senpai. What were you doing on stream? Silly Senpai. Vexation says, not all of us donate money, but when we do, we call ourselves the Devil's Blood. I know, right? Things can live another day. Oh, man. Ah, oh, jeez. It's so much, man. It's so much. Thank you. Alright, what are we doing? Team Plasma's coming out? I think it is. They're up to no good. They're up to no good, guys. Senpai, I could use your help if you're willing. You're a skilled trainer who can go toe-to-toe with Team Plasma. That's my definition of useful. Drayden, we're off. Yo, TDB's wallet is thick. Yo, it is mad thick, man. So thick. The big wealthy wallets, man. Is there anything to the north of Undella Town? Senpai, protect Pokemon from Team Plasma. All Pokemon should think for themselves about the nature of the relationship. And then, yo, the Troll's Blood donated $15. Sometimes you just need to be a troll. Thanks, play Mega Man Soccer. Alright, that one, the troll's in the name, so I assume it wasn't TDB. It's probably Controlius. I'd say there's a like 80% chance that it's Controlius. With the $15. Thank you very much. You can add the votes? Yo, thank you, Controlius. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. On the off chance it wasn't Controlius. It's hard to thank you when I'm not sure who it was. Devil's Blood says I will look at the games for the votes. Yo, cool stuff, man. Yeah, if there's anything that interests you, you can put plus 90 towards it, or you can divide the votes between multiple games. Whatever you're into, man. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? I'm so distracted, man. I have no idea what the game